Hey guys, we're back again. It's me and James, and we're joined by the Trender man, Alex. That's right.
Here he is. He's back.
He's back, and he's in the chat, and we're all going to have a smashing good time. And for some reason, the video keeps focusing on Alex.
You haven't got a lot to I'm the special guest, but Jesus.
Special.
He's another hunk of YouTube.
Oh, here we go again with the gay chat again from James.
He's come on less than a minute into the chat.
He can't leave you alone.
No.
He's not the hunk of YouTube. He's the Trender man. More like the hunk of James's mind.
So, the Trender man, is that like a superhero name?
Oh.
My alter ego.
Yes.
Can you fly, Alex?
I can fly. Yeah, I can.
It can fly through the clouds and fly to your bedroom.
Malcolm, did you? Oh, I wish.
That would be,
James, the special guest. There's another one coming in. The Riker family.
Oh, yes, the Riker family. If he contacts us, he shall be invited so he can attack James personally. After all, he is on Team James.
The only one.
I like that. He's the only one. Oh, that's nice, Alex. You're not on Team James then.
No, but he's the only person I've seen say it. So.
Woo.
Was that Doctor? Are they all Doctor Who?
Doctor Who stuff from last week.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, is that your 24th visit there or 3rd?
24th? What?
No, I'm joking. Did you get them there? How much were they? Were they cheaper?
$4.99, $4.99, and $12.99.
What? $12.99?
Malcolm remembers. That's completely right.
Is it a
Yeah,
Blu-ray?
see, this is just for me and James. James forgets everything. I remember everything, so that's why we make such a good team, because I remember every fucking thing he's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you going to do a video on them? Like unboxing, like opening them or whatever?
Yeah, well, they're all still sealed, so we'll do an unboxing of them.
I can see it now. Unboxings. You open the case. There's an image inside. Look at the disc. Oh, it's nice and clear on the other side. I ain't seen that before. Next case. Oh, there's an image inside. Oh, I ain't seen this clear disc before. The Blu-ray.
And also, I'm going to be doing. I'm nearly coming to the end of Doctor Who Series 8 again, so I can do my what I watched video.
Oh dear. Dr. Pooh. Hey, take a shit, Dr. Pooh. On season 8.
I'll stop watching that. And I just. That's me.
Alex, do you like Doctor Who?
I just said it.
I did for about 2 years. I like Eccleston, but Tennant was alright, but I didn't like. Oh, what's his name? The dick face, the new.
Peter Capaldi.
No, the one before that. I forgot his name.
Matt Smith.
Yeah, I didn't really like him.
Why
I
do you
didn't
like him for?
He didn't fit Doctor Who to me, but neither did Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, but
You
Paul.
don't like Peter Capaldi either.
Well, I've only watched one episode and I didn't like that.
Everybody I know hates Peter Capaldi except for James.
So do I, actually. I don't like him either.
What,
I
do
don't
you
like
like
him, but you always keep saying about who he is.
Do you like him in anything, or is it only Doctor Who you hate him? Or do you not like him in anything?
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Who do you like in the classic series, then, Alex?
Pardon?
Who do you like in the classic series? Do you have a
Never
clip?
watched
Yeah,
I only watched like a few episodes that were on the horror channel, like in the
Well,
morning.
not the horror channel.
Yeah, they had him on the horror channel for a little while.
Well, I never knew that.
Yeah, in the mornings. I don't know. I've never been the biggest fan of Doctor Who. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't. You know, Doctor Who's one of those things I think where you either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm a big fan of classic Who. I mean, I've watched nearly every single one. The new Who, yeah, watched nearly every single one of that except for Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, I sort of like Christopher Eccleston's one though.
I didn't mind that. I thought it was a bit.
The effects were shit, but they were sort of like good shit.
How old were you when that was on, anyway? That came out in like 2005-06.
It came back in 2006.
8 or 9.
So that would explain why you probably liked it.
Yeah, no, I did watch. Yeah, I was 8, I think.
That would explain it.
Yeah, true.
I only got introduced to Doctor Who because of the Series 5 one.
The what?
You know, when Chris Eccleston was in it in 2005.
Why
I only
don't
got,
you? Why don't,
I only got introduced to it then, in that year, for that series.
so,
I know,
James, if you
what?
could rate yourself as a Doctor Who fan, how high would you rate yourself as a Who fan?
Out of 10.
10.
You count yourself as a 10,
Yeah.
even though you don't watch old Who?
Um,
Because we're talking about people
I
who
watched.
are
I
obsessed
bought,
with it,
I
and
bought the
people
memory
who
of
watch
the,
it.
of the dialects, and I could never get into it.
Oh, what would you rate yourself realistically if you put the old Who in with the new Who? Because you can't say a 10 because you don't like the old Who. And people who are 10 love everything Doctor Who, if you had to see it that way.
5% then.
5%?
What, out of 100?
Out of 10.
Oh, so you'd say that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I would say I'm about an 8.
I'd say about a 2.
Did you both see my collaboration with Spiky Gerbil on Who?
Oh, no, not that piece of shit. What would you call yourself, gerbil? Does he try and look like one and go on electricity one? Fucking hell.
You got a pet gerbil.
Has he?
What? Yeah, but I've got
Yeah.
a pet cat. I don't call myself Sparky Cat, do I?
You don't call yourself Angel O'Sullivan either, do you?
And his last name's Sparky.
Oh, yeah. The only good thing Sparky Jubbal's ever done is I'm according you too, James.
I saw that. Yeah. That was hilarious.
Oh, you watched that?
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen it.
That's the only thing I've ever cared about. Trying those little figures.
What happened to him, actually?
He disappeared. He's on the missing list. Somebody kidnapped him and said to him,
Subscribe to him. Well, and then didn't see
I've
him.
never subscribed to him because he bored me senseless.
Jealousy is not a good thing, Malcolm.
That's right, I'm jealous.
Up to it, you know, you got to face it and think, Sparky Joe was up here, I'm here, and that's the end of it. Just got to deal with
So,
it.
let me get this right. Spojo's up there, you're here,
Yeah.
and I'm down here.
Yeah, and James is not even on the scale. No, James, you're on your own scale, the swaggy scale.
He's on the swagger, yeah.
Okay.
He's got no idea what that is.
No.
My hands are up.
Good.
Okay, I'm guilty.
Hey, James, keep your hands off screen and go, look, man, no hands. Say that.
What?
Say, look, man, no hands. Go on. Without your hands on the screen, go on. Go
I
on.
don't know what you're telling me to do. I'm sorry.
Say,
No.
say, look, man, no hands. With your hands not showing.
Oh. No hands? I don't know what you...
Oh, dear.
You're talking about what you did last week when you put your camera in your shirt and said no recording here. You can't hear.
That's what you need to do. So, anyway, so Alex, what have you been up to?
Well, mainly college because we've got like resubmissions.
How's that going?
Stressful. There's a lot to do.
Is there?
Quite a lot.
Imagine.
Pardon?
How you doing anyway? How you doing percentage-wise? What I mean is, like, are you passing pretty well, or are you behind, or are you just there, or are you ahead? You get what I mean?
Well, because it's all coursework, it's sort of like, I don't know. Hard to explain. But like I passed, well, I got a merit in the first year, so that I passed that easy. But I don't know. I won't know until I've done the second submissions, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Well, when you doing them?
Well, we're starting doing them now, and then
Yeah.
it'll be that's until like May we'll finish doing them because there's
Oh,
loads.
okay. Well, I'll ask you again then on May.
If I'm still here,
If you're still there, you're going to disappear again.
Barky Gerbil's going to take me, isn't he? Who sees this video?
Did you just say Sparky Joe's going to take you from behind?
No, he is not taking me from behind.
Can you
Not being
imagine
taken from
that?
behind by Gerbil.
Could you imagine this, Alex? I'm doing you in the ass now, Alex, too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. With the camera like this. Oh, yeah.
No. Right, my YouTube name is now Trindicat. If he's Sparky Gerbil, I'm Trindicat, alright?
You know what? If people like Sparky Gerbil or anyone else who watches this, they would think Malc is a serious a-hole.
Well, I think that anyway.
Oh, dear. So it's going well for you then?
Reasonably, yeah.
And what else you been up to?
Well, I've still got a couple of videos to upload, actually. I did one of the Evil Within. I know you're going to hate me for that one. Me showing destroying the bosses.
Oh, you're gonna show you destroying the bosses?
Oh, yeah. And then I've got like another COD one to upload. But then I don't know if I'm going to do that one. But also,
COD?
I've got a session with COD.
Why are you recording films of you getting COD that you've cooked or got from the chip shop?
It's a tasty bit of fish, what can I say?
It's a bit of a fishy situation you got going on.
Well, I like battered cod, I like battered James. What?
Hey, we know your stories about you and James and the whole battered sausage.
Oh no. That went missing.
You answered that one.
Went missing.
So you're going to do some Call of Duty ones?
I might do a couple more, because you know the guy that entered the video, Sam, he's got it as well. He's the only other one that's got the zombies map pack. So
I play Call of Duty.
no, you don't.
I have done.
Yeah, you don't now, do you?
No.
What Call of Duty did you play? The first one?
I think it may have been the first one. It was when I was in America with my step-nephew.
When was
That's
that?
Modern Warfare, wasn't it?
Back in 2000,
Or was it World of War?
2006.
2000 when?
6.
What was the setting like? Where was it?
It's in Vietnam, wasn't it?
See, I reckon it might be COD 2 actually that you might have played.
I think it played World at War.
That wasn't out in 2006, was it?
I think it was.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, did you like it?
To be honest with you, I played every single one of them, but just never really focused on them, just done the story.
Mm.
I was actually laughing at it when I played it.
Why? Because you were so good.
Yeah, you laugh at it.
Because I'm not used to console games, I just thought, where am I going on here?
Oh dear.
Well,
You see, Gareth sold his PS4.
Oh?
Gareth, he sold his PS4.
Why did he say it's PS4?
No, it's on his latest video. That he uploaded today.
Oh, I wanted to play with him, and all. I wanted to play with him on fucking GTA.
Oh no, he sold it to CX today. Or no, not today, well, in the video.
I'm going to send a message that. Why did you sell your...
I think he's not in the best moment right now. But that's all.
Best moment? You mean
Just watch the video.
Oh, well. Gareth, if you're watching this, I ain't messing about. I love you, man. You and me for life. You, me, and Luke for life.
As long as you don't get an Xbox One, it's all good.
Get an Xbox One, Gareth, and then I'll buy one, and we can hang out on it together.
My brother-in-law still got a PS1.
You've got a PS1?
My brother-in-law has.
You can't play you can't play online with that.
Alex wants to show off his thing because he wants to try and get some more interest.
Yeah, you're going to introduce him, Alex? And, well, it's not my chat, but I mean, it's Malcolm's.
Stop trying to take over the chat, please. You do it every time, and I'll let you slide with it. Don't do it. Otherwise, next week,
Halloween collection. No, I'm joking.
What, you giving away the Halloween collection next time?
Yeah, for free. No chance.
Alright, so like James suggested, do you want to show the still book and say a bit about your competition?
Enter the end. No, I'm joking. Right, guys, you've only got 2 days, so you better be snappy. But just go on my channel, Alex Trinder. It's going to be Trindicat soon. But yeah, just go on there. I've got an entry for this. Answer a couple of questions, and you can win this worth £500.
£500?
Yeah. It's got Sparky Gerbil signature on it.
How much did it cost to buy both together then, like your copy and that spare copy?
I've got one by accident,
Oh, all right.
so he's giving it away.
Like, I think they were both like 12 quid or something.
He's not. Alex isn't stupid enough to buy something to give it away. After all, you don't do it, so why would Alex?
I gave something away that I had free actually once with the one I bought.
Yeah, I mean, you
it's
don't
something
buy.
that gave you.
Well, I mean, you don't buy to give, do you?
No.
You give away something from your collection. So that's basically what Alex is doing.
Mhm.
No, I actually saw. No, I bought two just in case, like in case one got damaged or something. But then I forgot to sort of cancel it, and I thought, oh, I'll just keep it and give it away eventually.
Oh, okay. Well, then he did buy it then. So everybody enter. I'm entering, and I know what. Do you want to know what my franchise is going to be?
What?
Will it spoil
My
it?
franchise is going to be Ginger Snaps.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah. Probably the one I would have thought you would have done, James, but you did. You did the sellout. Not on Elm Street.
That was the sellout one, to be honest. Most people went obvious. Well, actually, no, I like the Evil Dead one.
You know what got annoyed? You know what annoyed me? I was looking down the list of ones Phil chose. Phil chose Friday the 13th. They chose Alien. No, well, it's just like, choose some of the lower ones. Go for something like Lawnmower Man or something.
Lawnmower Man?
You can always delete it and then do another one.
Hey, I'm going to enter with 8 different channels with me just holding the cam at the floor.
What's
Yeah,
Lawnmower
yeah.
Man?
Hello.
Alien.
I just go like this, shouldn't I? So I'll go to the floor with one of the other ones go like this. Hello, I'm entering for the Trinder contest, and I'm talking about this time. I'm going to talk about Mimic 1, Turn 5, and yeah, they're awesome, Alex. Yeah, please choose me, 'cause I'm only 8. Oh, I'm your #1 fan too.
Was it someone? I posted in like one of those YouTube pages on Facebook. I think a guy, I think he's young, mad for movies, like commented saying my
Hey
favourite.
Malcolm, you ought to let Alex. You ought to let Solly Reviews 300 enter.
Oh, it was like new partner in crime.
That's his new 12-year-old boyfriend.
How old is it? Is he actually 12?
Yeah, he's 12. James wanted him to get on a chat with him, right? And I was like, no, you're going to make yourself look like, well, you can guess.
James.
So I said to him, be careful with this.
Yeah.
And James was like, oh, shit. But you've got to be careful, James, with these kind of things.
How
I didn't know at the time, but I get it now.
How did you meet him? Like,
He just he said he'd been watching my videos since he was 7.
what? 7?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, if you watch his videos, the boy's very hyper. And he says things like, oh, I'm talking about this girl because she's my best friend in the whole world. We go to school together. You know, like when you're younger and you've got these friends you talk about. That's what it's like. So he probably hasn't. Your kids like BSing, don't they?
Oh.
Without realising it.
Well, if you did at 7, that's quite impressive.
Since James has been on for 5 years and he's been watching him for the whole of that 5 years, that is impressive.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, there was another YouTuber a while ago called the Bangor Bob who was quite young as well.
The Bangor Bomber. What is with these people's names?
The Bangor Bob.
Oh dear.
The Bangor Bomber Bob.
Everyone has to be flashy, don't they?
They don't. What is the appeal with these names? The one thing is names with numbers in. I mean, the Made to December makes sense because it's, you know, I mean, at the end.
188.
Well, that's different because Gareth puts himself as Gareth Archer now, doesn't he?
I was joking.
But I'm talking about, you know, I don't like those kind of names because they kind of irritate me. Because when I first went online, my one was Malc 201. And I hated it for years.
Yeah, I've never really wanted to put
I'll come and get it. Just gonna go and get a cuppa. I'll be right back.
It's Mumsy. Mumsy, come on the cam. Mumsy will love you. You're the #1 of the chat. Mwah. Mumsy heard nothing of that. Oh.
Get her on screen. Dude.
Yeah, get on screen. Knackered.
Time for Cadbury's cream egg.
Ooh, creamy.
Ooh.
James, how come you don't? You know the vlogs that are quite dark. Why don't you do them in this room? The room you're in now.
You mean the overview videos?
Yeah.
I can't because it's my collection.
Well, get them all down. Do what I do. When I show mine off, I take them all in the living room and stack them up on the floor. So why don't you just do that?
My
Look,
my OCD problems would be bad
Ja-
with that.
James, your collection's not that big. You could probably do a whole handful and that'd be it.
But James,
No,
you're an early man.
I mean, taking them all out, I feel like muddling up my films. I don't want to do that.
You've got. Do you know what, James? I'm not attacking you, but you've got an excuse for everything of why you want to make your videos so bad. Seriously,
Hmm?
you do. Why don't you get the ones that are only like 5 DVDs or whatever? Take them in that.
Do them like sections. Do like by genre.
Well, then do that then. But take them down and do them in that room, and then you can show them properly like this.
Right.
Just like this.
Yeah.
It'd make more sense because the last video was horrendously bad. Even Last Avenger told you.
Yeah.
Right.
Adam Collections 101 enjoyed it, and he said you can actually make out and actually see what they think items were.
Oh, did?
Adam's Collections 101.
Oh, Adam, if you're watching this, don't be such a lazy bastard. Tell him the truth.
Right, look,
Seriously.
James, I'm not like telling you what to do, but where's Mumsy?
Living room.
I think you should ask her, Mumsy, in a very polite way. Please, could we go and get some light bulbs? Because Mumsy, the lighting at the moment is shit.
Well, why don't you get them with Nick?
Oh,
Right, yeah,
I
do
just want
that.
a funny thing to get with him, that's all.
And then pop over to CX.
Go to Tesco like you were when Mumsy was ill and buy them from there.
Oh,
It's only a small crap.
have you seen Amazon's 5 for 25 Blu-rays now?
Are they 5 for 25?
Yeah, they're good as well. They're like better than the HMV selection.
There you go, James. 5 for 25. You get 5 new Blu-rays if you replace your light bulb.
Yeah.
They're good as well.
I tried the 2 for 10 Blu-rays. I didn't get on really well with it.
Yeah, because you wanted the fucking Anthony Gibbs head video.
No, I was going to originally buy 2 Blu-rays, but because I went on to buy it, but when it came to checking out, it came to the total price of the original listing price on Amazon.
Yeah,
Probably selected the wrong seller.
It does until you go through, unless you weren't in the right section.
Sometimes I do it, like they'll have like someone selling it via Amazon, but a different seller. Like they put that first as well. You might just want to check that.
Oh, we got a comment. Cass says, "Hey guys, how are you all?"
Good, thank you, Cass. How are you?
Yeah, we're doing.
I am cool as well.
Cass, help us convince James to get a light bulb. I don't get it. You know what? I don't want to attack Adam on this, but how the hell can he say that video was okay?
I liked it actually when he said that because it made me feel slightly better that somebody.
But the problem is people like Adam. Now, I don't mind Adam, but people like Adam tell you it's okay, and then you do it again. All right? He's obviously not trying to get it where the quality is good, because the quality needs to be better. Not because you do horrible videos, James, but because you need better lighting. It's a common problem with a lot of people. You know? It's like me, you know. I'm lucky. I've got great lighting here. I've got great light in my living room, you know. So I can do it anytime I like, right? But if I did it in the evening, then it would be terrible.
Well, when I did it, when I first joined the chats, like this light was shit, and it was really crappy lighting, and it just looks terrible with a webcam, especially.
Yeah, I mean, a good example is my old webcam. My webcam, if you look at the old chats, it was horrendous.
I was just looking at the 5 for 25. They've got some good titles. They've got like, you might want to check out Wolf Creek 2. I don't know if you'd want to watch that.
Wolf Creek 2 is actually quite funny, quite good. It's not as good as the first one, but.
Blood, Maniac Cop.
I've got the first one. I'll have to check out the second one.
So Maniac Cop's in it.
They've got Frankenhooker, the window edition. You'd want to get that probably. Cat Opening Tales. Let the Right One In, which you should watch, but you won't because it's foreign.
James, you need to buy some Dario Argento stuff because he's your favourite director.
Twilight. I know you like Twilight, James.
And Lamberto Bava.
Rec 3. Come on, James, do it. Do it for the Blu-ray collectors out there. Come on, you know you can do it.
James, do you think you'll buy from the 5 for 25?
Not for a bit, because I'm not allowed to buy anything for a little bit now with the DVDs I bought last week.
Why,
They've got Curse of Chucky, aka the biggest piece of shit going.
when do you think you'll be able to buy again?
About 2 or 3 weeks.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that should be on. When does it end?
I'm trying to find out. It doesn't normally say it right at the front.
Because, James, you need to get your Blu-rays up because you're really wanting them, aren't you?
Yeah.
I've never seen so much passion as you when it comes to Steelbox.
Yes, I actually want to get the X-Files one to start off with, then let a bit of time pass. Then I want to get the 2 Nosferatu ones.
I'll be honest, knowing James makes me feel a bit bad about myself. I don't know about you, Alex, and I'm not putting James down, but because James doesn't buy so many, it makes me feel better. But I'll buy that and go out next day and buy it. Makes me feel a little bit bad.
Oh, did you say you wanted the X-Files Steelbook?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know you got it. You showed it before. A lovely one.
Alex just says he's going to send you his copy
I got this for £6.
in CEX.
No, I got it off Play.com.
There you go, James.
It's actually from the 20th Century Fox store. They used to do offers like once a week. But, we used to have like the offers quite often.
That's what you need to do then, James. You need to look around for the offers on more sites. Because you might be able to get things cheap, because Amazon's not always the best place.
No. The offer ends the 29th of March, so you haven't got that long.
I've been sticking with the 2 only sites I'm registered with, eBay and Amazon.
Why?
Well, register with Plague and all that as well. You should do Zavvy. Because they do a lot of steelbooks.
I was registered to a site once called sendit.com.
Right enough.
That's a bit like play.com, I think.
Play.com, it's Rakuten, isn't it now, or whatever they're called?
Yeah, it's Rakuten. It was bought out, weren't it? Now it's just a marketplace.
Yeah. I haven't been on there for ages.
I missed the old play.com, I used to love that.
They were good, yeah.
I remember the first movie I bought off there was in 2003. And it was a Jet Li movie called The Legend.
I bought my first ever Blu-ray off there.
What was that?
I think it was The Hills of Eyes 1 and 2 double pack Blu-ray.
Is that good quality, being a double pack?
Yeah, but they were separate discs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was good.
Did you watch Ben Mitchell's latest Holding Up video?
No, I don't think so. What? When was
He
it?
bought the Death Wish movies. He bought Death Wish 2, 3 and 4, you know, in the triple pack together.
What, Blu-ray?
Yeah, and I was like...
Are they all on the same disc?
They're on separate discs.
Alright.
But I bought them years ago, you know, in the separate ones.
Yeah.
And one bloke in the comment section went, "Oh, now you need number 5, right? And that's not available on Blu-ray." And I was like, "It is. It's from Finland and Sweden." I was like, I wish people would look this stuff up before they say it, you know?
Well, if it's not out in America, it's not out.
Yeah, if it's not in America, it doesn't exist. I've got, that's the double pack where there are 2 discs in the case, isn't it?
I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't have. Yeah, that.
Because my one's a double pack, but it's got 2 cases in a slipcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that set, and I got rid of it when I moved.
If there's a double feature Blu-ray that has 2 films on 1 disc, does that make the quality of the Blu-ray bad?
It depends.
It does depend. It depends how big the disc is. But like, if there's more than 2, no way. But
a good example is Echo Bridge titles.
Well, they're shit.
And another good example is the Mill Creek titles. Some of them are quite nice, but the picture does suffer slightly most of the time from being together.
There was a couple
that's
of that have like
that's why I didn't get the double feature of Ernest.
But then you won't care about the quality, surely. I didn't think you'd care about that.
I don't think the quality of Vern is good on Blu-ray whatsoever anyway, so if I'm being honest.
Oh, Blu-ray. I care about the quality of Blu-ray.
Don't guess me, Ernest over here was $1 for the Blu-rays in the Dollar Tree a while back. Mill Creek titles are really cheap titles, and you shouldn't pay more than at least a couple of quid for.
The video got 3.5 out of 5. I don't think the Blu-ray, like even on the single releases, I don't think the Blu-ray will be much better. I think it'll be 5.
What's the highest quality the Blu-ray can go up to? I mean, I know it's 1K, but is that all? Or
What'd you say?
was it 10K?
8K. It's coming out next after 4K.
4K Blu-ray is coming out in like November, I think.
That's ridiculous. I think they haven't waited long enough.
No, not enough people at 1080p.
You know, most people.
No one apart from like the demos has actually seen like the 4K I've got on Netflix is good, but it's not like really impressive. But no one's actually ever seen 4K Blu-ray apart from like,
most people haven't moved to HD completely anyway, or Blu-ray. So now they're bringing out 4K. I mean, 3D was completely a bust technically.
3D was shit.
Nobody really cared about that much.
Mhm.
And 4K, I reckon, will be good because I'll get 4K eventually. But I wouldn't upgrade all my Blu-rays. I'd only watch the newer ones in 4K.
That's what I'm doing because the Blu-ray, they look, I would say, because the 4K upscaling is sort of like a lot of the grain gets removed, like, it doesn't really look that much better, to be honest.
Let's be honest. Movies like The Avengers, they're for 4K.
Yeah.
You know, movies like No Good Deed, nobody cares about that being in 4K.
No, that could be in 240p still.
Yeah, exactly. You know, things that are big in action, things like Alien, if that was around now, that would look great in 4K because the camera.
Yeah, if they've got the 35mm, they can go up to 4K easy. Like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is apparently 4K. Yeah, right.
What was this? Oh, Geek Legion of Doom says. Let's have a look. I don't know if it pops up. Geek Legion of Doom says. Come on. Evening, gents. Not sure if you've mentioned this already, as I've only just started watching. Have you seen the new Avengers Age of Ultron trailer that's dropped an hour or so ago?
Oh,
If so, what did you think? Or Ultron?
A screenshot of it with Captain America. Well, I haven't seen it.
I saw the first trailer, was it? Ages ago?
A couple of months.
I've got to be honest with you, I try not to watch the trailers because I want to watch the film without thinking what might happen.
Yeah.
And I know superhero movies, you know what's going to happen in them. So it's kind of like, do I watch it? Am I going to watch it in the cinema? Probably not. I'll probably wait for it to be released. I'm not as excited for the Avengers as I'm excited for the new Spider-Man thing.
What do you think? Do you think the new Spider-Man's will be good? When are they coming out? Is it like 2018?
Apparently, the new Spider-Man is possibly going to be black.
What?
What, black costume or black actor?
A black actor. Which I think would be interesting.
Well, that's a whole thing. I don't see the problem with that. But
is that going to be like Spider-Man 3 or something?
No, as a black man, Spider-Man. You know, like
as long as it's not bloody Jaden Smith.
Yeah, as long as it's not someone like Jaden Smith. If it's a proper actor, it's okay. I mean, as somebody who likes sticking to Peter Parker, they reckon it's not going to be Peter Parker, it's going to be a different version.
Alright, okay. Well, completely.
So, if that is the case, I'm very happy about that, because I would rather they had a different generation.
Yeah,
you know what
I didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man one bit, to be honest.
I would like to see them go to 2099. You know, the futuristic suit and everything. That's what I want. But it won't happen. They might go with Spider-Man North.
Malc, what they asked you to be Spider-Man?
Me? That'd be good.
Do you know what would be funny? It would be the Spider-Man, Kevin Hart.
Oh.
That would be hilarious.
It's too old. They reckon they want Spider-Man to be 13, 14.
Oh.
The chances are it could be because it's only.
Please no. He cannot act. He was good in the. He was in The Pursuit of Happiness. He was decent in that. But he was young.
Yeah, but that's because his father was in it, teaching him.
But oh my! Please no.
Well, they're doing the Karate Kid 2 as well, aren't they? Him and Jackie Chan.
Please no. I can see it.
And I don't know why they call it Karate Kid. Why not call it the Kung Fu Kid? Because that's what they used.
Yeah. First day it gets released. You go on IMDb. It's got a 3.4 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, I want it to have. I mean, if I can't think of many young black actors other than Jaden Smith.
Might be someone unknown.
It could be because I mean, let's look at Andrew Garfield. How many people would think, oh, Andrew Garfield for Spider-Man?
Yeah. What did you think of him?
I thought he was no Tobey Maguire. I thought that he was a little bit geeky, but I thought he was too hot to be geeky.
Yeah. Well, he was like he knew he was cool.
Yeah, that's what it was like. You know, as with Tobey Maguire, he had that thing where he could be a good-looking guy, but at the same time was always nerdy.
Yeah, but the thing is with like the new Batman, for me, it was like too cinematic, if you know what I mean. It was too clean. Like I preferred the old style.
New Batman?
No, did I say Batman? Sorry.
Yeah. The problem with the new Spider-Man was it focused too much on things that didn't matter. Like Harry Osborn wasn't really an important character. In Spider-Man, he is.
And the bosses.
I only ever seen the second one.
James Franco, to me, was Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
The other guy just seemed like he was a guy who had severe issues and weird. When he became a Green Goblin, that was even more weird. And I felt like the whole Gwen Stacy story was completely wasted.
Oh, Paul.
But everybody knows that she dies in Spider-Man Blue, the comic. You know, I think that's the right one. And they messed it up completely. You know, the whole Electro thing was terrible because Electro looked different.
I found
that was the new age thing, but I hated Jamie Foxx as Max Dillon. I hated the whole.
I thought Electro was pretty good.
What?
I like Jamie Foxx, but I just didn't like his character.
I did like. I liked. Oh, what's his name? It's Rice Evans. Rice Evans. The guy who played Croc in #1.
Oh right. I don't know.
You know what I mean, didn't you? I never get his name right.
Yeah.
It's something Evans, I think. Evans or something. I thought he did quite a good job in #1, and I thought Gavin Stacey was pretty good. But the series wasn't as good as the original three with Tobey Maguire, you know, if you count the ones from 2000. But I still think the best Spider-Man was the 1970s one.
I haven't seen that.
You should. See, it was before your generation.
I never seen that one.
It was before mine and all, but I still watched it. You need to check it out. It's on YouTube.
1977?
No, I think it is 1970s.
Alright.
You look at that outfit. That outfit's the coolest Spider-Man outfit ever.
I need to check that one out too.
That one.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
Where Alex is like, no, that's not good at all.
It looks very comic.
It was great. But, yeah, I thought it was kind of a bust.
Like in the similar vein of the Batman one.
Yeah, in a way. But a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I think the Amazing Spider-Man movies, I thought they were hit and miss complete. And I thought #3 of Tobey Maguire's was just a big mess.
Yeah, that was the cash in. That was.
You know, the Sandman storyline was awful.
Was it a TV show? This 1971.
What's that?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's the 1970 Spider-Man.
Yeah, TV show.
Yeah, what about it?
No, I was just wondering if it was a show or a film.
It was a show. It had like 12 episodes and 2 movies.
Oh, right, okay.
It's a TV movies. I've got the box set upstairs.
It
was pirated from my offer.
What's the quality like? Average, I guess.
It's not bad, but there's some, you know.
Yeah.
I liked it. I like watching Spider-Man run. You know, you don't see
It would
Spider-Man
have been
run.
good if Tobey Maguire stayed as Spider-Man.
It's too old now.
Okay.
Somebody said, what about Elijah Wood? And I went, but Elijah Wood's around the same age as Tobey Maguire. You know? I think they should have... I think if they have a white one, you know, if they don't decide to go, you know, with a black actor, which I think would be a good idea, they should do Daniel Radcliffe. I think
I'd
Daniel
be,
Radcliffe would be great
I'd
because he
be,
looks nerdy all the time. Even when he raps, he looks nerdy.
I'd be the giggling Spider-Man.
You wouldn't be Spider-Man. You'd be bloody, I don't know, you'd be Ant-Man. Because Ant-Man can make himself big and make himself tiny and go through small cracks.
Right.
And you like going in cracks, don't you?
No.
That's not what you said to Alex. Yeah.
Cut. It just turned off.
What turned off?
The iPad just went, like
Did
literally.
it really? Is that what you tried?
It just went blue and then just turned off and then restarted. I was like, oh, right, okay.
Oh, here we go. It's a question for you, James. James, do you want to buy any Sarah Michelle Gellar films on Blu-ray so you can see her in HD?
Yeah.
No, what ones do you want to say?
The Return, The Grudge.
Grudge was terrible, but yeah.
I know we did last summer. Right, I don't know of anything else that she's been in lately. Oh yeah, Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo? I've got Scooby-Doo on Blu-ray.
I've got Blu-ray too. Donna hates it, so I have to watch it alone.
I think it's the US one as well.
Is it the double one on the
No.
disc?
Because I saw it on eBay, it was like $4.99.
Oh, you ain't got the double one, you got the single one.
Yeah. Oh. Quick UV code. Oh wait, no one can see it.
Oh, by the way, you know you gave me that killer's code.
Yeah, has it been used?
It was used.
I'm sorry.
And get this, but I'm getting it anyway because I'm getting it from Rogo USA to review.
From who?
I'm getting it from Rogo USA to review.
Oh, what, they get sending it to you to review?
Yeah, I'll get review copies of films now, don't I?
Oh, I didn't know that.
No. So I'm only from one company at the minute, but
Oh, that's cool.
hopefully it gets bigger for them.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well, do they watch your channel and then say they send you stuff?
You want to know how it happened?
Yeah.
Basically, there was a person feeding around and they went, "We like your reviews. We want you to do some reviews for us." And they go, "Give us your address, let us know what kind of films you want to do," and then they send it to you.
Ooh, I bet you were chuffed with that.
I was, and then I stopped reviewing, didn't I?
When are you starting back up again?
Tonight, because I got to review Whitehead Witch, didn't I?
What's that?
I've showed it off a billion times. So again, I've got to review that, haven't I?
All right, never heard of it.
You ain't heard of a lot of films, James. You haven't heard of a lot of films. This is one of those films where I'd say to you, "You know what? This is an epic film." And if I watched it and I liked it, I'd go, "James, you need to check this film out." And you'd go, "Nah."
No, I would. I would if it's available in England.
What about Lesson of Evil then?
I still got that on my list to get.
And it's going to stay on your list for many a year, isn't it?
No.
We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to start reviewing again tonight, I think. I need to get back into it. I've been a little bit depressed lately.
You know what film I watched yesterday? No, not yesterday. Monday. And actually inspired me to want to do a review of it. Watch it for the second time. You'll never guess what film it was. Just try and guess, you'll never get it, ever.
If I get it, I'll win the Steelbook.
Yeah, you will. You'll never get it, though. In a million years. Honestly, you'll never get it.
And if I do, you'll be gobsmacked.
Very. I'll be chuffed and I'll be a bit like, have you been hacking me? You got webcams in my house or something?
Oh, I know what it is.
Get it?
I know what it is.
What is it?
It is. Let me see. I can see in your eyes. Hold on. It is Back to the Future. Yes. What was it?
I'm guessing you might have seen it. Gregory's Girl.
Gregory's Girl. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Oh yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's the second time I've seen it, but it was what I just felt so inspired to want to review it because I loved it so much again. It's a one.
Have you seen Dead Girl?
Don't
Have
think so.
you?
Yeah, I got it.
I haven't seen it.
I've had it. It was sent to me by Draw Treep.
So you're gonna
Huh?
sell it?
Who?
Another old YouTuber called Draw Treep.
Which one is it? 2008 or 1996?
Sorry?
Which one? What's the cover? Is it like who's in it?
Oh, wow.
Who's in it?
I don't know.
Oh. Has it
I
got a
don't
white?
know. Oh. You don't know what one it is?
I found there's two Dead Girls. I don't know which one.
It's probably the later one.
2008. Has it got like a black cover with like a face on it? With like,
Yeah, yeah.
all right. Low, does it sort of low budget?
Yeah, it is low budget.
I wish I hadn't typed in Dead Girl and gone on images.
I've also got Jigsaw as well.
Is that the really low budget one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bad
I
film.
got the DX for like 10p. Just because you sort of when you go a bit trigger happy on CEX, you sort of like get.
No, I used to buy like 10 for 10p each.
Yeah, they might as well.
I just finished downloading the documentary Rewind This about VHSs.
Mhm.
We're looking forward to watching it because it's supposed to be about the boom. I want to get the collector's one, you know. What's it called? The VHS collector one, the one with Ben Mitchell showed off ages ago.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch that because I've been watching the Video Nasty ones.
Yeah. Can you still buy that, or is it out of print or anything? Or can you still get it?
What's that? What one?
The Video Nasty one.
Video Nasty's ones you can buy them. Over here you can buy them still. I don't know about in England. The actual films are out of print, and some of them are available. I find it uncut, but some of them you still can't buy from what I've heard.
Yeah, right.
You know, they're really expensive. And I'm like, I'll just wait for the Blu-ray release. Eventually there will be.
Yeah, you'd imagine.
Are you going to buy Necromantic Toe?
I don't know.
Yeah,
You are?
You gonna buy it?
might do. I've
I've
really
heard it's
good
shit.
feedback.
Really bad.
If you buy Necromantic 1 from Amazon, from Arrow, isn't it limited?
I don't know. I've got the US and English one, haven't I?
Yeah, I thought, because you bought the Cult Epics one, isn't it? The American one?
They're both up here. The UK one destroys the second one, though.
It does. I'm kind of upset because I bought it in my copy because I wanted the cards inside of it kind of feeling herself up with the dead corpse.
Oh.
And it's better in the bloody Arrow one. Oh, the cover's even better, I think, on the Arrow one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I think it's limited. Because it's got numbers on a card inside the actual Arrow set.
lovely.
James, if you want it,
Yeah, it is.
I don't. Yeah, I remember seeing the number. I don't.
it's subtitled and all, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, you won't watch it, James, because it's subtitled.
Where's the? I remember seeing the number on it. I don't know where.
Because you did say you didn't like subtitled films, didn't you?
I don't mind them. If that's the only version there is out, if it's not dubbed or anything.
Okay. Well, subtitles always the best way to go anyway with original movies. That's why I'm glad this Whitehead Witch has only got the Mandarin soundtrack on it.
One thing I'd never advise is choosing a remake just because the originals are subtitles. Would never do that.
Well, James does that.
Yeah.
Because
I
James
really
has that passion.
James, you love Let Me In, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, you need to watch Let the Right One In. Please.
Is it the same story though?
Yes, it's the original one and it kicks its ass. I will admit Let Me In is not a bad remake, but it's not necessary.
It's not in English.
Pardon?
It's not in English at all. I believe it.
Does it
James,
have English?
you know what, James?
My
What-
thing with
You never
sub-
got to.
they do
That means you
it.
can't even watch films like Pan's Labyrinth. What the fuck?
Do they go so quick though? Because that'd be a bit of a silly thing to keep pausing it to read what's there.
Just concentrate on it.
You'll
That's
get.
one thing. If you don't
I'll-
concentrate, then there's no point.
Hello, did you say you'd say you'd pause it to read it?
Yeah.
So basically that means you'd be pausing for like 7 hours for a 3 hours film.
Yeah, it's silly.
That's alright, you know, if you don't want to watch subtitle or original, it's up to you, you know. In my view, a subtitle film with the original language is always the best.
Yeah.
Hello,
know.
Adam.
Hi Adam, got a bone to pick with you, mate. Where are we? Hey, Last Avenger, how you doing?
Hello, Last Avenger.
Hey James, go say hello, Last Avenger.
Hello, Last Avenger.
So, you know, I personally, I mean, me and Alex, obviously, we like films the way they are originally. You know, but the thing is, I feel like every movie fan has their own way of watching films. You know, I watch a lot of Asian dub films because sometimes that's the only way you can get them, even though I prefer them subtitled. You know, so you know, I agree that you should watch the original. But at the end of the day, it's up to you, you know, and the chances of you actually getting it are highly unlikely, you know, unless someone sends it to you. So, you know, that's the point of going on about it.
Ooh,
Well, did that hurt?
a bit. Well, I'll do the other one off screen. Right there. Oh, that wasn't a good one.
I'd say like hurt like hell.
Damn.
Let's have a look.
I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter.
Oh, you look like a coal miner's daughter. They have that. They have a whole lot of dirt around it, don't they?
I know. You just can't seem to scrub it off.
I'm here with two bearded guys.
You are.
You're the bearded guy here.
The last time James and I about beards, Adam was in the chat. Right. And that didn't end well, if we all remember. That was good.
Why? What happened?
Oh, you remember what happened?
I don't.
How can you not remember? I
Because
said Adam's beard looked like it was part of a doo-doo, and you remember. Alright, Adam, my bone's picked with you, right, and this is a friendly one, is how could you tell James his video, the overview of his VHS collection, looked alright? It looked terrible. It really did, you know. I just wanted to be able to get better lights and sort it out, you know. And anyway, we're focusing on James too much. Let's talk about other things, because I don't want old chat to be James. Alright? I want it to be everybody.
Right, so James.
yeah.
No, I'm joking.
You know what I'd like to see out? Another Scream movie.
A Scream movie? What, Scream 5?
Sorry? I wouldn't like there to be a TV show of it though.
There is one coming.
Yeah, there is one coming.
And a Friday the 13th one as well, apparently.
Feeling it's going to be terrible, though.
What would they say? Can you have a Scream TV show?
Will it still star Nev Campbell?
I doubt it. It'll probably be like the Dusk Till Dawn kind of series. You know, where it's none of the people who were in it originally, practically.
Alright, the TV show's a reboot. I'm just reading it off.
It's a reboot of the series, of films.
Yeah, oh God, so we're just going to know the story.
But how are they going to make the story last seasons? That's what I want to know.
No idea. It's going to be, I reckon there'll be a few good episodes, and some are just going to be all over the place. I mean,
But it's saying that, I mean, but then at the same time, it's not the same, but it's like Bates Motel. I thought that was going to be bad. I watched it and I really liked it.
Yeah, well, I think there was more. Oh God, have you seen the cast? They just look so MTV-ish.
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah. See, that's the problem with TV shows now.
There'll probably be an advert during bloody someone's getting killed, and then it goes to an advert.
Yeah, it'd probably be on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Friday the 13th though, they're apparently supposed to do a Friday the 13th series. I mean, now they can't do that about Jason Voorhees, so they're going to have him start off as a kid.
Yeah, could do that.
You know, and then
Jason Voorhees.
because they tried the Freddy Krueger one, didn't they? And that kind of failed.
Yeah. I've got like 2 or 3 episodes of that on my the Nightmare on Elm Street thing. The quality's terrible.
Oh,
That drag-
you've
like
seen
15 minutes.
you've seen Freddy's Nightmares, have you, Alex?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them before on YouTube. They just drag on like
They
crap.
do. They drag on like.
Yeah, they're not scared. Are they PG?
Yeah.
I've got the VHS collection of them.
Oh, no offense. I remember first hearing about them, thinking, "Oh, this is gonna be good," and then watched them. They're not good.
I've got them all downloaded, and I've got, like you, some on the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
Adam, it's still watchable even though it's dark. That's what I was saying. Did you know there's going to be an Evil Dead TV show as well? Yeah, I knew about the Evil Dead TV show. I've got to be honest, at the same time, I'm getting a bit tired of all these TV shows coming from movie series.
Make something new.
Because at the end of the day, it's like Fargo. They made the Fargo one, yeah, it was alright from what I heard, even though I haven't watched it yet, even though I own it. And Bates Motel's pretty good in that, but we want to watch something that's new, something original.
It seems like TV shows are sort of taken over, aren't they?
They are. They're more popular than that in films. There used to be a time when people used to go into TV shows to relax, kind of like, oh, you know what, this is what I'm going to retire into. And now they get paid almost the same, if not more, than in a movie. I mean, the people on Big Bang Theory get paid $1 million per episode.
Exactly, and the budgets are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like things like Netflix and Amazon as well. They're getting all these massive TV shows.
We're getting to the point now when soon we won't have TV channels. We'll just have it all on the computer.
Yeah, they did say that.
You know, Netflix and Amazon are taking over. You'll get even PlayStation now are getting their own series done.
On PlayStation?
Yeah, PlayStation.
Shows make money now, don't they, actually? Just so many people binge on it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean...
The thing is, with a TV show, people will buy Netflix to watch that and then just keep paying, so it's £10 a month.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, think about it. If you can go on Netflix, and, I mean, over here we paid, I think it's $26.
Really?
To get movies in the post as well.
Oh, right, yeah. Do you do that or not?
Donna does that. Donna does the movies in the post.
Yeah.
And basically, I look on the Netflix sometimes. If I've got a Blu-ray and I can't bother to look for it, and I know I've got it, sometimes I'll go on Netflix. You know, if it's on DVD, not Blu-ray, and see if it's got a HD.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. Watched it on Netflix.
You know, and there's so much on there. You could, for like $10 or whatever it would be a month, you know, without the DVD or Blu-ray, in the post. Most people, I can understand why people do it, because you're not spending a fortune on stuff that you're never going to watch for ages, which is going to just go down in value.
Yeah, well, I've kept it because mainly I can use the US one as well.
Yeah, that's the best one.
So much.
That's the one I think James should use, the US one.
And I would help you. I would Skype you and show you how to do it. It's so easy. It takes 2 minutes. It's worth it.
Alex even is going to pay for 4 months for you because he's a nice guy. He's going to do that for you.
Let's do 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years, because he's that kind of guy.
And I'll send you the whole collection just as a little add-on. You know?
Yeah, you know, he'll buy you everything that's on Netflix. He's going to buy you and send it to you, and you'll give like 98% of it away.
This will all be yours, James. All of it. All of it.
I think
small fee of £50,000.
You know what? I bet you if you send me a whole collection, I bet you'd keep probably about 10 of it.
And that would be slashers.
No, it's got that.
Yeah, I know, but you'd keep it so we can put it, you know, somewhere.
Oh, no, you've only got the English version, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would get the American one, but it's so expensive.
Yeah, it's like 20 quid or whatever. I'm not paying that.
I want to get the US one because you get some extras on that one, and you don't see the English one.
Go on, James. You got to sing it. Slashers, slashers.
You got to sing. You got to sing it and sing it properly. You love that song.
I do. Do you know what? That's the only film James ever recommended to me, which I love.
I remember seeing that on your. You got it for your birthday, didn't you?
No, it was one Christmas before last.
Oh right, yeah.
And it was given to by my sister in Poundland.
You got that for. I should know nothing. But
For one pound.
I remember searching that thinking, this is gonna be awful. And
Yeah, I
thought,
downloaded it, and
then
I was like, this
I
is one of
saw
the
it.
films I'm going to watch because the cover of it looks horrendous. And I was like, I'll watch how James recommended, and I was hooked through the whole bloody film.
I went to
Oh,
Poundland.
what you ought to do is watch it again and then do a proper review of it.
I will do.
If they make a number, oh, actually no, they couldn't make a TV show of slashers, could they?
Slashes, they could technically because of all the different killers.
Oh, I love it.
Slashes.
I think I'd actually.
Oh, I bet you can't remember the names of the slashers that was in that film.
Billy.
The priest.
Chainsaw Billy.
Doctor. Chainsaw Charlie.
Or Charlie. What was in Billy?
And my favourite one was the priest. Who
Wasn't-
actually was Chainsaw Charlie as well.
He's a guy.
Yeah, the actor played the two characters.
Yeah, the
That's
doctor.
what he does.
Some of the doctor's prosthetics were a bit. dodgy.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
It was so weird. You know the dickhead guy at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was weird, man. When he tried to, he was like, "Oh, we might as well have sex while we're here" and all that. When they were
I
in that
just loved the bit where he had the head on his hip while he was walking around.
No, the best bit is when he goes, "I'll let you go," and then it's like they froze for the ad break, and then he lets him go, and
And the guy just goes like that.
"Oh, chainsaw."
You actually got it then, Alex, have you?
Pardon?
You got a Blu-ray or DVD?
No, it's not on Blu-ray. No, if it was, I pray for the day Scream Factory release it on Blu-ray and have the best cover ever.
If they released it on Blu-ray, it'd have to be a 4-disc special edition.
Oh my god.
What would they put on the other?
I would sign up to do an interview for the bloody film.
I'd bloody pay the Kickstarter for it.
Oh, it'd be epic.
Hey, Malcolm, you ought to be the new singer of the Slashers theme.
Slashes! Slashes! Slashes!
I wish they did a second film and sort of showed it before that one.
I think that what should have happened is, because when you watch the film at the beginning, you get all these different killers.
And they've showed there.
There's a clown one.
They have
Why did they have
unlimited.
the second one with all them in?
They have
If
unlimited.
there's a Slashers 2, what would you think the plot would be like if you were to make it yourself?
There'd be a guy in it called Jimmy James Johnson, and he'd be hunted down, but he'd be the only one in there with all the killers, and other people would be let out at different times. And
How
no
about,
one would know.
how about if I was one of the killers on it?
You'd be you'd be dead in seconds. I can see it now. Oh, I've got my chaser. That'd be good.
What? I'd be chainsawed plus laughing as well.
Because you'd be laughing and you'd fall and then get chainsawed yourself.
Mum.
Look at this. How weird is this? How weird is this? All right, I'm going to answer these. We'll answer these questions in a minute. The first one's from Cass. All right. Have you watched any Bollywood movies? If you have, what? Hold on. I skipped then. Have any of you watched any Bollywood movies? If you have, what do you think of them?
I've not seen any.
Alex, have you?
No.
Joking. I've watched Bollywood. My cousin lives in Ilford, which is a big, basically Indian cultured area. And he used to give me Bollywoods to watch, like Don, Ra1. There is another one. I can't remember what it's called, which I've seen. Shuk, Kushka Mushka, because they got weird names, you know. And I love the music in them. I love the action, because I love how they're quite long. Like, most of them will go over, like, 3 hours. But the singing and all that and dancing is so amazing and so much fun. But it reminds me of something that's so different but so great about movie making. I mean, Shah Rukh Khan is one of the most richest men in the whole world when it comes to acting. And Solomon Khan and all these other people. I know Shah Rukh Khan, but I don't know most others.
If I was to ask you, what Bollywood films would you recommend?
If I had to recommend one, if I can remember the name of it because it's the best one, let me have a look quickly. I know it's got Shah Rukh Khan in it. Don is all right, but it kind of flutters near the end. Don 2 is nowhere as good as Don 1. Roll 1 was a big kind of flop compared to what people expected it to be. I will recommend the film to you in 1 second when I remember what it's called. I know it's going to be something that's right on my mind, you know what I mean? Let's say. Come on, don't take forever. Okay, let's have a look down here. Where are you? Shanti that's the one I'd recommend. Shanti has got one of the best soundtracks I've ever seen in a Bollywood film. And it's one of those ones where you just have so much fun watching it. And Shanti you can buy on Blu-ray in England from CEX.
How do you spell that?
Shanti it's O-M and then next word Shanti, which is S-H-A-N-T-I, then
2007. 2007, yeah?
Let's have a quick look. Yeah.
Any more questions on YouTube?
That's when you know you're a movie fan, James, when people don't think you know about things like Bollywood films and you can still answer. Ooh, yeah.
10 quid. I was out of stock.
10 quid. You might be able to buy it. If you look around online, you'll probably be able to get it and you'll probably like it.
I think you can get it for like a $5 or something. I might download it.
Can do if you can. I definitely recommend people watch Bollywood films because even though to some people they can feel like they drag on a bit, they're very decent films and they can show us things that we are spoilt about in movies today. And it's a lot more at ease, you know. I mean, films like High School Musical, but are supposed to be musicals. When it comes to Bollywood, when it comes to musicals, they outdo everything that we all think's amazing. If you get what I mean. They've done musicals of every kind of film you can imagine. There's a Nightmare on Elm Street one out there somewhere, but they did.
Really?
Yeah. Friday the 13th, everything. Because that's what it's all about, you know.
Yeah, it looks kind of funny.
It is, but I mean, the problem is, ones like that, they're good and they're fun, but they're nowhere as good as ones like Shanti and Dawn, and, you know. My cousin, master them, he's watched thousands of them. Me, I've only watched about, 10 or 12, maybe more. Last Avenger says, Malcolm X, have you seen Video Nasty's The Definitive Guide to? It's a great documentary looking back. I can't believe it was legal to own codes of such films as Cannibal Holocaust, I Spot in Your Grave, etc.
No, but I've seen, I honestly don't remember the guy, but someone reviewed it, and it does sound interesting.
See, this is funny, because Last Avenger, earlier on, I said I downloaded Rewind this, because I watched the first Video Nasty's documentary of part 1. And I watched the list as they went through the trailers talks about, and it is amazing to think that places got raided and the films were taken. I mean, they'll go through the lofts and everything to make sure you didn't have these films. Yeah. So imagine how amazing it was at the time to actually own the film.
Oh, you must
yeah. And now we've got things like Grindhouse releasing Cannibal Holocaust, and like I've said before, in other things, it makes you kind of sad that we don't get to appreciate the films like we would have done back then. Because having films like Cannibal Holocaust, you'd watch it, you'd be gobsmacked, you'd enjoy it, and at the same time you'd be like, wow, I've got something that hardly anybody else has got because it's illegal.
The thing is now, it's literally impossible. If it's been banned, it's literally impossible to ban it officially.
Yeah, exactly, because you can get it anywhere. As soon as it's up online, you can get it.
And they'll probably eventually just give up and give it to you anyway.
But going back to the Definitive Guide thing, I really enjoyed the first one. And just earlier, I was thinking about buying part 2 off of Amazon. It's like $22, and I was thinking about buying it.
Is it limited?
I don't know if it's limited. I know the one in England had a limited run with art cards and that, and I know the first one did as well. I think the first one's out of stock completely now. This is in England, or the United Kingdom, whatever way you want to say it. And I think the second one is nearly out of stock, so you might want to pick it up, because then they do it normal without the cards and stuff.
Oh, right.
So yeah, the cards, because the cards to me, they're not as important, but they're nice to have.
So the first one's definitely just a normal one now?
As far as I know, unless you look on eBay and pay a fortune. That's my guessing. I could be wrong, but I think so. So
Video
don't mistake this stuff.
limited edition of 6,666.
Yeah.
19 quid.
9 quid on eBay.
No, Amazon. That's the second one. The first one you can buy it used for 18. See if that was like. See, no one says 35. They might buy it and then it might not have it in there still.
Exactly. That's the problem. That's why I never go for this stuff unless I find them on release date or see them on eBay. But yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the second one, part 2, but I've seen part 1 and I really enjoyed that. I do want to own them both.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's something for every collector of movies needs to have. And I think it's one of those things that we can all appreciate, whether we lived at the time or not. And sadly, people like my cousin did and know what that was like. And sadly, people like me mostly don't, which is sad because I think it would have been one of the best times in film.
Yeah.
So,
no, later than never.
Question, Last Avenger.
I'll look around for the first one because if I was going to get both of them, I'll try and get.
Sure, the documentaries on them are pretty good. Oh no, here we go again.
What?
Let's have a look. What's this? Let's have a look. We've got Last Avenger on his roll again, and we know what that means. It means James is in trouble. So, what's James's favourite video nasty? That's from Last Avenger.
I don't even know what a video nasty is, and so because of that reason, I don't know if I've got any.
See, that's terrible in itself. Alright, and that's not me pointing James out, it's just terrible.
And what is it?
Was
the
the
video
video nasty?
That's what?
The burning, was that a video nasty?
Yeah, it was.
See, I know that is, but I still wouldn't consider that like a proper full-on one, if you know what I mean, like the nastiest.
Oh, there's some video nasties that were really stupid.
Yeah.
You know, and you just look at them and you think to yourself, this was dreadful. Because I think they had like 3 lists. I think they had the list where it was completely a video nasty, a list where it was semi-banned.
Oh, right.
I think. It's one of those things where if you watch the documentaries and you watch the thing, you'll learn a lot more. Because there were films on there that I didn't even think were video nasties, and I saw them and I was like, wow, this was. You know, like Snuff was a video nasty. And the problem with that film was because it was cut and edited, nobody ever feels like they've actually seen the real ending of the film.
Yeah, the thing is, if that was made today, you'd get that ending. It's just a shame they don't have it now.
It's on Blu-ray, right? Yet a lot of people still wonder if that's the real ending, because the ending there was something that happened to it. I can't remember what, but people, what do you call it about it? Because it's the new underground title.
It is a terrible film, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, shockingly bad. So what's your favourite out of them?
Oh, mine?
Yeah, but James, I don't think I've seen any of them.
Oh, that's a hard one, you know. Things like Cannibal Holocaust now, I don't care for them that much.
Yeah, they're a bit of a shock, but like not.
Yeah, they're nothing. Nowadays, back then, it probably would have been one of those things as a kid I would have been watching and going, wow. Now I'm like, my favourite is probably, because I still haven't seen some of them. Ones like Absurd and stuff I haven't seen.
How many are there?
I think there's 72. I think it's 72. I could be wrong.
Oh, one of them I've always wanted to collect. Was that Cannibal Ferox or Ferox?
Yeah, I've always wanted to see it. Cannibal Apocalypse as well.
Yeah, they've got like a couple of good DVD versions of them.
The problem is, really, all of them are dated in their own way now.
Oh, I'll tell you, actually, I'm just looking at a list now. The worst one I've seen out of these is that Don't Go Into the Woods.
Yeah, on the documentary they go on about how could that be so classified as bad. You're looking on the list, are you?
Yeah, I'm just looking now.
Alright, well if you are, I will take. Video. That way I can remember every single one.
Oh, the Cemetery. That's good.
It's always hard to say. Remember.
I Spit on Your Grave. One everyone says.
I Spit on Your Grave is bad, and it is kind of one of my favourite kind of ones because I like what happens to the people in it. You know, not the woman.
The
What
movie.
about The Beast in the Heat? This looks quite funny, actually.
Yeah, the Beast in the Heat is actually very dated now because a lot of problem with it was back in the day. It's like everything. Back in the day, with the effects and that. You know, remember VHSs were slightly blurry,
Mm.
so it added a lot more to it. So when you watch certain things now on DVD, if they've been remastered or on Blu-ray, it just doesn't look the same. I think Bloody Moon was one as well.
I sort of actually want to get like a shitty TV, like a 20-inch one, just so I can watch them in the quality VHS. But the thing that like films like what's that? Oh, what was the first camcorder? What was the sheet? Blair Witch Project. For me, that doesn't really have that type of quality. I fucking hate that film.
Yeah, Bloody Moon was one, and I watched that quite recently because it's a Jess Franco horror film.
You watched Mardi Gras Massacre, didn't you?
I did. That's
I
terrible.
downloaded that and it got stuck on 99.8% for months. I'm just never.
Oh, have you got it?
It was stuck on 99.8%. So
I can just send you it through Skype.
You can send it.
Yeah, for a file share.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'll
Right,
just
yeah.
do that if you want, because mine's a pretty decent copy.
Oh, cheers.
Lost Lesson. Island of Death was. I really like Island of Death, and House at the Edge of the Park as well. I really like those two.
Oh, a lot of people say that one's good. I've never seen that.
I think it's called Willis Video Nasty.
What's that?
The Willis.
Is it?
It looks like one.
Killer Nun.
It is not. You know the Willies is not.
Nightmare Maker is one of those films I've been wanting to watch, and I know it's available from Code Red.
The best one,
But
in general, is The Last House on the Left.
you're
Film.
probably right. What?
Film, but I wouldn't say it's my favourite.
I mean, I honestly think if I was going to pick one properly, I thought The Burning was disappointing. I thought Bloody Moon was alright, but disappointing. I do want to see Axe. I really do. Axe and Absurd. But the problem is, I mean, Don't Go in the Woods was bad. Evil Speak is
The Witch?
alright. Faces of Death, I don't count as anything. But yeah, I'd say probably House on the Edge of the Park and Island of Death. I've got a real soft spot for both those two films. You know, I think House on the Edge of the Park has David Hess as a great job because he was in Last House on the Left as well. So I guess I kind of like all of them. You know, all those type of ones.
I would probably say I'm not going to count Last House on the Left. I like it, but I don't know. It just feels too like the obvious choice.
Probably, yeah, it is. If you pick something like that, it's something that most people would pick who've only watched a few. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, and I guess I would say Tenebrae, but then that's too big. I think like too well known.
Tenebrae is Tenebrae. See, Tenebrae was special. Tenebrae to me has a very special place in my heart, and I think it's one because it's the Argento film, and like I said before, it's one of my.
That's the first Argento film I saw.
And yeah, exactly. And it's one of the most special ones. When the woman gets her arm cut off through the window.
I actually think it could be his best one.
I think it's his. I would say it's his third best one.
Oh, I'll tell a lie. Deep Red. That's my favourite one.
Yeah, Deep Red has always been. Deep Red was the first ever Argento film I ever saw. And I remember watching it, and I remember being amazed by it. And to this day, David Argento's the one reason why I've got so many Galileo films, because to me, the man is a genius.
What, Galileo the director?
Is that why you once had a channel called Argento Deep Red?
No, that's not why I did at all. It's got no connection.
That was about the game.
Yeah, that's about the game. That's about the game and the director.
Funny, they didn't get any copyright problems, right?
No, it was. That was why I had the channel, Argento Deep Red, because Dario Argento was my director, one of my director heroes. Him and Mario Bava, two of the best directors in the world. Sadly, Mario Bava died, and Lamberto Bava doesn't compare to him at all, even though he tries, and he is pretty good, but it's never as good. Dario Argento, sadly, as much as I love him, and I think he's a great director, and I missed out on meeting him at the BFI in London because he went there 2 days after I moved to America. I mean, what the?
You pissed.
I was pissed. And the same thing happened with Blake Jackie-Chan. And I was like, no! You know what I mean? 2 people that I'd love to have met in my life. Anyway, so Dario Argento, sadly his films recently have all been bad. Dracula,
Dreadful one.
Mother of Tears, they're dreadful films. Right? But when you go back to the beginning and before the I'd say before the early thousands,
yeah,
actually pretty good. Card Player and Sleepless, they're not great, but I find them watchable. I can watch them multiple times, even though they're not fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. It's one of those things where I'd love to get somebody and I'd love to go, come on over, sit on the couch with me and watch these movies and let me explain how amazing they are. I just...
You do it with James?
What?
You do it with James?
Oh, no.
Malcolm, is that Turtles t-shirt you got on?
What's that?
Is that a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles t-shirt you got on?
Yeah, look.
That's nice.
Just hair.
For a minute I thought earlier it was a Power Rangers t-shirt.
You know, I want one. I want a Power Rangers t-shirt.
Have you seen the short film?
I have. I saw it and I thought it was okay.
I haven't seen. I've tried to download it, but everywhere I see it's been taken down.
What's this?
What about Lucio Fulci as well?
Lucio Fulci. Now,
he was.
The problem is a lot of people think the guy went mad in his later years because have you seen the film Cat in the Brain?
No.
In that, he's slowly going psycho, right? And he thinks he's killing people. And it's a really weird film because there's a lot of scenes from all these films in it.
Yeah. All right.
And it turns out to be, spoilers, I think it's his psychiatrist who dresses up as an old lady and goes around killing people.
What's it called, sorry?
Cat in the Brain. It's Grindhouse released it over here. Because there's a lot of Lucio Fulci movies, but we got to be careful because there's Lucio Fulci Presents, and then there's his actual films.
Yeah.
Presents is like there's one called The Broken Mirror which he presents but he didn't do, and I bought it because I thought he made it.
Oh,
and I was like, no. Voices from Beyond again is one of those films where a lot of people didn't like it. House by the Cemetery is one of those films where I think you either love it or hate it. Because I watch it and I'm like, yeah, I don't mind it, but it's not one of my favourites.
No, it's it's good, but not like.
Yeah, it doesn't reach what you feel is the full potential of the film.
Well, I like The Beyond the most out of all of it.
The Beyond is one of those films which I feel like you have to watch with City of the Living Dead and what's the other one?
One film he's got like it's something like it's got like a duck in the name or something.
Oh. Don't Torture a Duckling.
Yeah, I've always thought that looked interesting, but
it's an interesting film because at the beginning, a woman's naked with a little boy looking at her.
Oh, okay.
It's a good Galileo film. It's a good film. I had it on the Shameless release.
Is it on Blu-ray at all?
No, not that I know of. I want them to release it on. I want them to release it on Blu-ray because I want more Galileos on Blu-ray because I think they're so special.
Oh, yeah, you can get it. What you want about.
I'd recommend AA Films releasing Spasmo
and
they're releasing Bloodstained Shadow. I recommend you pick them up. Spasmo's a bit over the place. I paid $50 for my copy because it was a rare DVD. Okay. Because it was a rare DVD. I think it was from Freak Show, I think.
Yeah. And
I picked it up and I watched it. I was like, because it's from Umberto Lenzi. And I was like, this film is a bit strange, but when you get round to it, it's actually quite good. So I recommend you pick it up when it comes out. It comes out in June, I think.
Oh yeah, they haven't got other websites or anything.
Yeah, if you go on the 88 Films website, it'll show it. As far as I know. But yeah, overall, I mean, with Lucio Fulci, I like zombie flesh eaters. I think that's all right. I don't think it's as good as people go on about, but I do enjoy it. New York Ripper is one of those films where I watch it and I go, oh, this guy's voice is so funny because he does the I think it's Daffy Duck impersonation because he does it for his daughter, right? But when he kills people, he does it. Now, New York Ripper's always stayed cut because there's a bit in it where it's cut because it's not allowed to be. But if you buy it from a different country, like America,
yeah,
I think you get it fully uncut.
all right.
But the thing with Italian films in the Galileo genre and that is they're so awkward to watch if you're not used to weird things happening, like kids getting stabbed through the back of the head.
All right, yeah, you get a bit
You
like.
know? Yeah, it's a very awkward, and I mean, City of the Living Dead, for instance, where the thing goes through the guy's head. I mean, that's amazing, and for the time, so well done.
Yeah, weird thing is now, I don't like Italians have sort of gone the other way, haven't they? Really, they're sort of, well, not they're dumbed down a bit, haven't they?
I recently watched Tulpa, which was a Galliot. I recently watched Symphony in Blood Red, and Tulpa wasn't that bad. Tulpa, because you can only get it on Blu-ray from Germany.
Mm.
It wasn't bad, but Symphony in Blood Red was such a cheap-looking movie. And Del Argento put his name behind it and was like, yeah, you know, this isn't a bad movie, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, I really don't like this movie. It's just terrible. If you want to watch proper Galliot movies, you have to go from the 60s to the 90s. Mario Bava, Blood and Black Lace is a classic. It's slow and it's not up there with the 70s ones as much, but it is one of the origins of where the Galliot film come from, and you have to appreciate that in order to kind of understand the rest of it, in my view. It's a very, very long, very dull, interesting conversation depending on who you are, you know what I mean? I mean, there's a couple of Galliot books out which I'd love to buy, but they're like $50 each, and I'm a bit like...
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, do I want to buy them for that, you know?
Well,
I might do. I don't know. It's just a matter of time.
Something like that is what you'd want as a present.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay, thanks, Alex. You're gonna buy them for me. Thanks.
Yeah, James will pay for me, but I'll give it to you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. They're the type of thing you want as a gift, not what you'd want to buy just because.
You feel guilty. You'd feel guilty spending £50 on that.
Hold on. Oh, there's some questions here. We've got some good ones here.
I'll go to the toilet after that, but yeah. Okay.
I think you guys would love fantastic. I think you guys would look fantastic in the Bollywood movie. All the colourful costumes and the dancing. They are a lot of fun to watch, but not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, one person would refuse to put one of the dresses on.
They would.
And who would that be?
James, would you put a dress on?
For what?
For a Bollywood film.
A what film?
Oh, a Bollywood film.
If we were in a Bollywood film, that'd probably be the best day of our lives. It'd be brilliant.
Well, it would be. You'd put on a dress, wouldn't you, Alex?
Oh, it'd be epic.
If it was for a film, I wouldn't mind if it was a fun film.
Well, with beards.
Yeah, why not? Well, technically, people say Indians dress in dresses, Indian men, but they don't. They're just their kind of clothing. Do you know what I mean? All right. So, what's James's favourite video, Nasty? You need to watch the second one, Malcolm. It's more in depth. You need to watch the second one, Malcolm's more in depth than the first. Yeah, I'm going to buy it tonight, thanks to you. Because I was a bit on the edge. I was like, I need to buy it. Am I going to buy it? But because of you, I'm going to buy it. So you'll see it probably in the next chat I do with James, because it takes about a week for him to come. You need to watch... why do I keep reading the same one? James Johnson, the other core of horror films, doesn't know what a video nasty is. Speechless. Yes.
That Last Avenger.
Yeah. I've got to be honest, I do agree. If all you guys involved in the chats met up for 24 hours, what mischief would you get up to?
I don't want to know.
Well, to be honest with you, I think James would probably be just going around constantly going...
I think James would be quite nervous. He would be doing nervous laughs.
I know what me and Alex would do. We'd go around shops and everything.
DEX, would we go hoarding up?
Yeah.
I think it'd be the most epic time of my life.
Where would we go? London?
We could go anywhere. I'd let it be up to you, because I'd be visiting, wouldn't I?
Well, what place has got the best CEX? I'm guessing London would have some good.
I think there's a good one in Shepherd's Bush and Earls Court.
Yeah. I
Because I think the one in Earls Court is 2 layers, like 2 floors.
Oh yeah. I reckon there's some good finds in there.
Yeah, there is, because the top section is Blu-rays and the bottom's DVDs.
Mm.
Next time I visit England, we've got to hold up. We've got to make a video of it too.
The place I want to go, even though it's very similar to HMV, is FOB.
Yeah, do you know, I've never been to FOB.
Neither have I. Is it Northern?
I think so. I know it's in London.
HMV, aren't they?
Yeah, they're cheap. They're part of HMV, but they're the cheaper overstocks that they sell.
It's like similar to like Game Station.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you have some good deals there whenever I see videos. Is that Skype?
Yeah, it's my dad.
Oh, I first thought it was James.
It was Skype my dad because I was supposed to talk to him before the chat, but I only left it on in case he contacted me so I could tell him that I was on, but I was in the chat. But, you know, I've always wanted to go to FOB, and I never have.
Neither have I. One day.
You know, one day, next time I come to England, we can go up and haul
All in London.
Yeah. And then we can make a video of it as well. Everyone would like that.
That would be good.
And yeah, and they can see me punching the shit out of James in the face and FOB like, whoa. I'll be like this. You don't know what this DVD is, James? No, smack right in the head. There you go. What's this one? I got another question. Malcolm, your thoughts on Rabid Dogs, Mario Brothers' last film? Oh, you know what? Over it's called Abduction. And Rabid Dogs is an incomplete film. I don't know if you know the story. Basically, it was put into this archive place, and Lamberto Bava brought it out years later. But the film is incomplete. If you watch it, there's a completely different ending again to how it was meant to be. Now, the Arrow release, if you followed their thing, they were looking for the movie. But I think they said they could only get the Abduction one. And sadly, without the actual original one, Rabid Dogs isn't the film that Mario Bava created. It's technically Lamberto Bava and I can't remember the other guy putting it together. So technically, it's not the film you would have seen back in the day because it was archived, and that's the problem. So whenever I watch that film, I do enjoy it. I enjoy the acting and that. And I don't know if you've seen it, Last Avenger. I'm guessing you have. It's got some real good performances in there. I love the woman who you think's got the baby, and I love the man, and I love how it turns around at the last minute, where you think, oh, what's going to happen? Because it's kind of like very slow moving to start off with as the tension builds up. But the problem is the ending of the movie on the Abduction one isn't the real official ending. So it doesn't make as much sense as it would watching the original. So hopefully I'm wrong about the Arrow Rabid Dogs release, because I would buy it so I could see the proper ending. But I think from what I read in the past from Arrow themselves on Facebook that they can't get the right one. So overall the film is good for an incomplete film. But the beginning's really exciting and fun with the car chase and all this stuff. But the rest of it kind of falls downhill because it's not done the way it was meant to be. And I will do a review of it eventually.
I'm going to go to the toilet quickly.
Okay.
I'll be back, maybe.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Any more questions for me?
Any more questions for James? Let's have a look.
Eh? No.
I've been a lot of listening questions for you. No, I don't see any.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
I have a question for you. Would you like to go to FOP?
Oh.
If we went out, it would be you, me, Alex, and Mum's there. Alright? And we could all go out partying and everything's fun. You know, Mum's is a wild one when she gets started.
What would you drink in a pub?
What would I drink in the pub? A Coke.
What? Rum and Coke?
Because if I get drunk, I get violent.
Oh, wait.
And I end up punching people and shit.
Do you?
Yeah, it's an angry English / Scottish / weird lifestyle I had when I was a kid.
Welcome back, guys.
For the DVD
Reviews.
Not my DVD reviews, the DVD reviews.
Yeah, one of those. Why you calling yourself "the" instead of "my" now? What was up with that whole intro? "The," not "my," "the."
Because it's what I always used to have on an intro anyway.
It was my because you start on the my DVD reviews, but they call it the DVD reviews.
The DVD reviews. Yeah, it's weird because you say the DVD reviews and then like 2 seconds later the trailer, the intro's on.
Yeah.
My DVD reviews.
I see it now. Watch me play with myself on the DVD reviews.
On the DVD reviews.
I got coming up tomorrow.
What video's that?
It's James Vlogs number 86. 85.
Featuring the new dog. Is it George?
Yes.
George?
George
You're
of the
going to pick him
Jungle.
up with a
Do you
30-second clip
want
of
to see the
awkward
thumbnail
footage.
for it?
I don't. No, let's wait till later.
No, go on. It's very funny.
Is it you in the car?
No.
You with the dog?
Yes, it's me with the dog. Okay, hang
Oh,
on.
God.
I'm taking your video off right now, so no one sees it. There you go. Everybody's on Alex now.
Oh, no. Oh, that's just wrong on so many levels. Hmm.
Thank you. I don't know what to say about that picture. I don't know what is up with you, James. You think things like that are great, but they're really creepy.
Really?
Yeah, very creepy. I swear you try and make love to that dog.
No, he can't help it. It's the dog, not me.
But why did you take a picture of the dog doing that?
I don't
In the
know.
next one, you'll have a picture of the dog licking your balls or something.
No.
Oh, not down there,
Sorry,
George.
no, you'll be licking his.
Oh.
You have him
Yeah,
upside
James
down
wouldn't-
like this in the shot.
Yeah, but then James would say, "Oh, George, don't be too."
Oh, George, be careful. They're soft and round. Don't break them.
I'm not friends with Gareth Oicher, aka Plonker88. You're not giving any hints out.
Yeah, I like that. I like that video. I want to say something.
Yeah, but you just type.
by name.
If you just type in Plonker88, it only comes up with Gareth. So that's fine.
I'm not going to say by name, but his username is.
What?
I'm not gonna state the person that upset me, but I'm gonna say their username where people can look them up anyway.
You and Gareth will be friends in 2 weeks. We all know it.
And you know they're lovers, aren't they? So they're gonna make up. They're having a lovers' tiff.
But what I heard, this is what I heard through the grapevine, is that James asked Gareth to be the man, mate.
So
And
you're
that's
saying
what Gareth was offended.
so you're saying Gareth was the woman of the relationship. That's what you're saying.
No, he's the man. But
You said, hold on,
James-
no, 'cause you
No,
said
no,
let's
no,
just
no.
ask Gareth if he'd be the man for a couple of minutes and he was offended. So what you're saying is technically that Gareth was the woman of the relationship.
No, I'm saying James was the one, but he wanted to be the man for a couple of minutes. Stop twisting my words.
Yeah, you're the one who said them, not me.
No, James. Oh,
You're the one in the shit now, not me.
God. I don't care. He doesn't watch him anyway, I don't think.
Probably does.
No, what I meant was James is the woman, but he wanted the roles reversed, and he wanted to be the man.
James wanted to be the man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that Gareth became the woman for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, but he didn't like it. As soon as
But
he
he
went in,
didn't
he
like
went.
it, so what did he do? He said, fuck you.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's
you
how
know
Team
this
James started. Reddit?
You read it? Where from?
No, the website Reddit.
Oh, you watched it? Oh, so they had a video. So they had a video on there. Oh, dear. Alex is frozen.
He's a frozen.
Good timing, eh? For
That
it
was
to
good
go
time.
off.
That was good timing for you to face.
I can't wait for the webcam to be fixed because this is annoying. Anyway, what's we on about? No, yeah, Reddit. It was trending everywhere. Wasn't it, James?
And what, the love story between Gareth and James is over.
James basically said to Gareth, "I want to strap on my gun," and Gareth went, "Oh no."
Gareth said, "But I'm the only one who does that."
Yeah, and then it went in, and Gareth went, "Oh."
Go.
No, Gareth went like, "Oh, I say."
Oh,
Alex,
James.
You used to go, ooh, quite a bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
How am I? What?
I can't believe we just spent like 15 minutes talking about Gareth and James being in a relationship together.
What?
Yeah.
You started it on me.
That was ever since I showed the picture of my thumbnail.
Yeah, that's all your fault.
So basically, Alex is saying, seeing you licking a dog made him think of Gareth.
Don't you dare put words into my mouth.
But that's what you basically said. But it might make you think of that.
No.
Look at you. See, look, now you're getting a bit embarrassed. Oh, see, I'm so good at this, aren't I? I'm so good. That's like, oh. Oh, anyway, next subject. Let's think of one.
Do you have any questions?
You know, Ronda Rousey put on a good show, didn't she? Jesus.
Oh, yeah, talking about Ronda Rousey. Do you know, I was going to put a £200 bet on Kat Zingaro to win.
Should have
And
done
you know
it.
what? I didn't. And because imagine if I had done, I lost it in fucking 14 seconds.
Well, apparently, according to our ex-trainer, it was 12. He kept saying 12, 12, 12.
It was
Did you
14.
see that? Yeah, he kept
I
saying it
can
was
tell
12.
you
He was
why it
wrong.
was 14, because when I was watching it, bloody, what do you call it? There was, when she went for her, and she missed, that was such great technique, though, as she got over and did the move.
Ridiculous. Have you seen the video of her doing it to that guy who was talking shit to her? Yeah.
That's
Mental.
incredible. I mean, think about it, I think Ronda Rousey is going to lose her next title defense.
Who's she fighting? Or you don't know?
No, but I agree with what Phil was saying. Women's MMA, even though it's not new, it's still at the Hoist Gracie kind of beginnings, I think.
Yeah.
When the women's MMA gets even bigger, people like Ronda Rousey will dominate, but at the same time they won't.
There'll be others.
The reason Ronda Rousey is so good is because of her mum.
She's
Her
mental,
mum,
yeah. She used to torture her.
Yeah, her mum tortured her, and her mum was a perfectionist. So Ronda Rousey is, but she's a real whiner as well. You know, I watched the Ultimate Fight with her in the Misha Tate, and she just went mental in it.
I was watching that video, you know, when she did that thing to the guy. So many men are like so insecure. They're like, "Oh yeah, you've put her in a fight with John Jones, she'd get destroyed." How the hell can you compare that? Put John Jones against? Oh yeah, that'd be fair, wouldn't it? Mm.
Well, apparently
they just don't like seeing women.
Well, apparently John Jones wants to go against Cain Velasquez.
Why?
Apparently John Jones says he can take Cain Velasquez down and beat him.
Oh, maybe his promoter's doing well.
You know, he reckons he could get the title, and he said he wants to be a double champ. And I'm like, Cain Velasquez, as big as
he is massive, isn't he?
Cain Velasquez could decimate John Jones in one punch.
It'd be interesting, though.
It would. I mean, they wanted to do it, didn't they? They wanted to do it with Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre, but it never happened.
Is he unbeaten or not? Cain Velasquez.
Cain Velasquez. They got beaten by Junior Dos Santos. It was on UFC Fox. It was the first one. He got beaten it. He got knocked down, I think, if I'm right. And then he had to fight Bigfoot.
Yeah, but didn't he fight him again, though?
Yeah, beat him. There was 3 fights.
I was going to say, yeah.
It was a trilogy.
Oh, right, okay. He beat him twice, yeah.
Cain Velasquez went against Antonio Bigfoot Silva, for a title shot.
Mm.
And he beat him. And then he beat Dos Santos. Then he went to get against Bigfoot again and beat him again. And then Dos Santos went against him and he beat Dos Santos again.
Yeah. I remember seeing like a thing on ESPN because I was late at night. He hasn't fought for quite a long time, though, has he?
No, he hasn't fought for a while. But Cain Velasquez was undefeated before Junior Dos Santos beat him. I think it's like 1-9 now, I think.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, actually. I'd like to see that.
John Jones' only loss was thanks to
disqualification.
Accidental disqualification.
So it doesn't really count. So he's
which was
never
against
lost.
I think it was against Matt Hamill.
Yeah, so that you sort of don't really count that one.
Yes, you can't count that one, even though it counts.
Yeah, but
Technically,
not.
it doesn't.
Yeah.
You know.
I was surprised at how well John
yeah.
Jones did against Daniel
Will
Cormier.
Sampier's 2 losses were Matt Serra and Matt Hughes. Matt Serra got a lucky punch on him, which really annoyed everybody.
Yeah.
And Matt Hughes beat him with 1 second left. I think on round 1 or so, when he first came in.
All right. What do you think of Alexander Gustafsson?
Do you know what? I think
he was unlucky against John Jones.
I think he's a decent fighter, and I think he could have beat John Jones. I just don't think he could have beat him dominantly.
No, he's not.
You know, I think there's a lot of fighters.
He's technically very good, though.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fighters that can win and can do a good job, but there's not very many that can dominate.
Yeah.
Look at Shane Carwin. He was dominating everybody, and he went against Brock Lesnar and he lost.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just powerhouse.
He is. The point about Lesnar is he is a powerhouse, but he hasn't got the skills required.
No, technically,
the wrestling background's great, but he needs to have a lot more skill before he can be classified as a real champion.
Yeah, he's not. I think he's a right, but if he comes up with someone that's big and technically skilled, it is shit.
If you watch his fight against Randy Couture for the title, most of the time he's got Randy Couture just pinned up against something.
Just
you know,
winning it by wasting the time and getting the
point. Basically hitting him. Real skill is having an opponent on the floor and just dominating them, or dominating them on the, you know.
Talking about skill, wait, sorry, carry on.
Look at Anderson Silva in his heyday, you know, before we lost. He'd be sussing people out, he'd be dominating with the punches and all this. He went to the ground and get him on the ground. I mean, Chael Sonnen almost beat him, and then he got him in a bloody triangle choke.
Technically, he's one of the best, isn't he?
He is, but I don't classify... See, Anderson Silva's classified as pound for pound the best in the world. Or he was.
Yeah.
But I think Anderson Silva is one of the greatest. But then what about people like Jose Aldo and all that?
I think he's not really like... The problem is he's not like a sort of pin-up boy, is he? He's more just like... I don't know, people don't really... I don't know, they just don't... He's not as likeable, I guess.
The problem with fighters and MMA stars in particular, like wrestlers, pin-up boys are normally the muscular ones and the big guys. They're never the short, tiny guys.
No.
You know? Like Uber Faber and all that, you know, Uber Faber. One of the greatest, he's a fantastic martial artist. Dominic Cruz, again, but you'd rarely see him up on posters.
Yeah. Talking of skill, I will admit, even though he's an absolute dickhead, Conor McGregor, he's pretty good, isn't he?
I got to admit, he's going against Jose Aldo, isn't he, next?
Yeah. I think he might beat him.
I don't think he will.
So fast.
Hell, in the game is fast. Bloody hell.
I think that's going to be a good fight, though.
We've got a couple.
I think Conor might win. I don't know.
I think it's possible. If the fight was in Ireland, I think he could.
Yeah. When is it?
I don't know yet. I don't think it's been set.
All right, it's not been confirmed.
Let's have a look.
I think it has been.
Let's have a look. I might put a bet on Conor McGregor. I doubt he'll win, but I might.
Yeah, I might actually.
You know, I think it's worth a risk. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, not like a big, just a little stake.
About a £400 bet, I reckon.
Maybe.
Yeah, £400 bet. You know, I reckon. See, Jose Aldo is one of those fighters that a lot of people underestimate because he's small.
Mm.
But if you look at his fights, he dominates. He takes care of business. Conor McGregor, as fast as he is and as good as he is,
he could get taken out.
He could get taken out very easily.
Yeah.
You know, we got to remember is when it comes to MMA, they start off on the small rank of people that are good but not so good.
Yeah, they can beat
They go in the middle, then they go against contenders, and then if they beat a contender, they can get to the champ.
Yeah.
You know? Let's have a look.
Well, we'll find out if Conor McGregor's the real deal, basically.
We will, basically. If he wins, I don't think he'll keep the title for long.
No, because that's the thing. In that weight, it's all a bit. You can't beat everyone. I don't think.
Yeah,
It's all sort of like a merry-go-round.
Okay, we've got a couple of questions here. Do you think CM Punk will succeed at being a UFC fighter, or will he flop?
I want to say flop. Eventually,
I think
he'll start off right against people.
Do you know what? I think the first fight will be against somebody easy.
Yeah.
And I don't think professional wrestlers do great when it comes to MMA. Batista, he didn't do a good job.
But then
Bobby
he's different,
Lashley,
CM Punk, and he's more.
Bobby Lashley, he's okay, but he was in Bellator, which means Bellator, as good as they are, they're not on the same level.
Yeah.
But
then CM Punk is different though because he's lots leaner, isn't he? He's a different type.
Yeah, it's got that skill because he's done Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
So he's technically quite good then. So you never know.
And he's done other martial arts, so he could be good. But the problem is, I don't think he'll be able to adjust. You know, you've got to remember, after quitting WWE, if he can't do the UFC, it's going to make him look like a big, massive idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are going to go, well, you had the big time with WWE and you left and went to UFC. Oh, yeah, so you think you're one of the big guys, you can't do it. Because that's what the fans want. The fans want to go, ha, 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 you effed up. So, yeah, I think he won't. I think he'll flop, probably.
Again, it'll be interesting to see.
What was that,
And one quick thing, because I think James is getting bored. Who do you think will win, Mayweather or Pacquiao?
I have no idea.
Do you know what? I've watched every one of their fights, each one of their fights. I used to buy them off of a guy who used to put them on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And Floyd Mayweather, as much as I like him, he's a real cheeky piece of crap.
He's just, he'll take any opportunity he can.
Was it Victor Ortiz, the boxer? Or was
we
it
got the cheeky one in.
He gave him that. He punched, didn't he? He punched him in the face when he wasn't
not
ready.
cheating, but I think they need to stop that rule, don't they?
So, but I think
Pacquiao wins.
Pacquiao has gone down a bit.
Yeah.
He used to be a really good fighter, and he lost to, I think it was Timothy Bradley.
Yeah, quite badly.
And then I think he beat Timothy Bradley, if I remember correctly, the next time. But the thing is, I think Pacquiao is on his way out.
Yeah.
Going from being fantastic to now kind of being thing. I think Floyd Mayweather will win. And I think this is what Floyd Mayweather's been waiting for. Pacquiao to kind of lose his winning streak and get that kind of bit of, lose that motivation, lose that, So I think Mayweather will win.
It'll be interesting. It'll be good as well. That's going to be. It might be all hype and then turn out to be crap.
If Pacquiao wins, great. I'd love him to win, But I think Mayweather will win.
What do you think of Timothy Bradley? I think he's really good. But even he said he wouldn't be able to beat Mayweather, didn't he?
I watched his fight against Devon.
Did he draw? Oh, he drew the last fight, didn't he? Against Chavez.
Yeah. I watched him go against Alexander.
Yeah.
And Alexander was undefeated at the time as well. And he just beat him. It was like, boom, I think Timothy Bradley could beat Mayweather. I think the problem is people like Mayweather get so much hype and so much credit, but it kind of intimidates people. But
Mayweather would never fight him, though, I don't think, would he?
I don't think so. Mayweather picks his fighters by what he sees them. People like Miguel Cotto, people like Oscar De La Hoya and all that, they're people that are on their way out. They don't see it, but they are. They're not at the top of their game.
Yeah.
Look at Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton, when he went against Manny Pacquiao, he lost in the second round. Apathetic.
That's embarrassing.
And that was his big chance at becoming big in America.
What do you? Oh no, Karen. No, I'll say it in a minute.
No, go on.
One fighter that I like a lot is Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
He's unbeaten, isn't he?
He is. See, there's so many fighters out there, but the point is you've got to think, when you watch these undefeated streaks and records, you've got to look at the people.
Yeah.
Right? If you look at the people, you will see that majority of them are people
Shit.
that are
Could
terrible.
be. Yeah.
Right? When you look at the list and you see top ranking people beaten, like let's say for instance Anderson Silva, when he went against Chris Lieben, James Irwin, right? Chris Lieben, depending on who you say, is alright, right? Not the best. James Irwin, again, not the best. But then you think about people like Dan Henderson and that, they're top rankers, right?
And beat him consistently as well.
Yeah, and beating them consistently, that's a real record.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're both real big wrestling fans.
Huh?
It sounds like you're both real big wrestling fans.
Well,
I'm not that. I used to watch WWE when I was younger, but I do like UFC. The adrenaline is lovely. Great when you watch it.
UFC, I watched UFC from when I first did Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, when I was 12, I think. Because I remember joining it. What?
You used to have wrestling gameplays up.
Did I?
UFC.
gameplays
Oh, yeah,
online?
UFC ones, yeah. Yeah, I might do some more of them, actually. Thanks for that. What was I going to say? So yeah, when I first started doing Gracie Jiu-Jitsu when I was like 12, they had the VHSs on the side of the first 5 events. And that's when I started watching them. And it's one of those things where you watch and you're like, wow, this is brutal. But again, look at Ice Gracie's record. How many of them are actual real fighters? Most of the ones from the first ones, other than Ken Shamrock, can't fight for crap.
Yeah.
So it's not really a real record, is it? So, I mean, I like UFC and I like proper fights. It's like the Daniel Cormier fight with John Jones. That was a big hype and disappointment.
Yeah. It was a bit out like, oh, Daniel Cormier let himself down, really, didn't he?
The best part was when he cried after at the post-fight conference.
He just really didn't get going, did he, at all?
He broke down in tears. It was terrible. But the thing is, I think the problem is, I think people get to that point and then they just lose it. You know, people like John Jones and that, the reason they stay where they are is because not only are they cocky and confident about it, they do work for it. And I think if you let yourself go and you don't have the right dedication or intensity, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You know? Back in early UFC days, if Kurt Angle had been in it, he would have dominated because he's a fantastic wrestler. Hell,
Yeah.
I watched a video and he was dominating Brock Lesnar continuously, even though Brock Lesnar's so massive.
Yeah, but he's just technically so good as well.
Yeah, and I think it's a shame he ended up WWE and TNA because he could have done so much more. So.
How old is he now? 50
So
something?
Kurt Angle is about 48, I think.
How was he?
He's quite old. You look at him, he looks old, really old now. Then saying that, most wrestlers do look old because it's a lot of wear and tear.
He's got scary eyes.
He does. Have a look. Have we got any more comments? Oh, here we go. There's one for James. James, have you seen an animated series called Star Wars Rebels? SMG is going to be joining the cast.
Sounds good. Never heard of it, but what channel is it going to be on?
It doesn't seem like there could be one because it says joining the cast. Cass, if you know what channel it's going to be on, let us know. Thank you.
Might not be on a channel that we got because we got Freeview.
I don't know. Sport to me is an amazing thing, you know. It's like these people that say
I don't like any sport.
you don't like any sports at all.
No.
That's impossible. You must like something. Do you like sex?
That's not a sport.
It is.
You didn't answer the question.
I'd have to say, I don't know.
You don't know if you like sex. Oh, I
Well,
forget you
I've
like
never,
sex with yourself, didn't you?
I've never had it.
Masturbating is a sport. It's a man's sport. Masturbating.
Okay, then I do that sport.
There you go.
But I don't know about anything else, like like football, soccer, basketball, baseball, golf.
Batman. It's
That's
funny, as somebody, when I used to be in school, I never liked doing sport because I didn't like being in the showers with men, well, boys. And then as I got older, I got so interested in things like badminton and stuff like that and tennis. It just was amazing. I really love badminton.
Badminton is I don't like watching it, but badminton is great to play.
It is. Do you know I can watch badminton for 8 hours straight?
Well, don't know, I could watch probably a couple of games. I couldn't watch 8 hours.
I
love playing it. It's great.
I did badminton in school and I did it after school and that, and I loved it. Badminton's one of my favourite sports in
It
the
was
whole.
fun. Whenever we used to play it, like the teacher, she would get someone like at the start of the lesson to do it, and she would like hit it and make them run everywhere. She just stand still every time and just hit it all over the court and see them running about. It's hilarious.
See, I had a teacher called Mr. Adams, and he did badminton, and he used to end up. I was the only one in my school who wanted to play. He'd go, "What's the badminton?" I'd be like, "Yeah, mate!" Right? Everyone else would be like, "We just want to do football," and I'd be like, "Yeah!" And I'd be going down there and doing it, and for like an hour, and they'd all be sitting there like, "I hate you," and I'd come up and they'd just go, "Listen, mate."
You're the party pooper.
Yeah, and I was like, "But badminton's more fun than football." But don't tell Alex that because he plays FIFA 24/7.
Malcolm,
Am I playing it now?
Who knows? Every time I go on the PSN, all I see is FIFA. FIFA. What happened to real stories?
Malcolm, do you play
I'm playing
football,
Far Cry at the moment as well.
Do I play football?
or did you ever?
What, in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, twice, and I got the ball kicked in my face multiple times.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm terrible at football. On video games, easy. I can whoop Alex and everything.
Well, where is FIFA anyway?
You know what? It's coming.
Is it?
You know what? No, seriously, I'm actually going to buy it. Next time, I'm actually going to buy it. Just because you're always on it, I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to go in it, and I'm going to beat you, right? Like I almost did on the share play.
No, I was beating you 2-1.
No, hold on, but I scored, and then I was lagging. You only had that because I was lagging.
No, I was lagging as well.
Yeah, all right, if you say so.
Don't worry.
If everyone doesn't know, Alex got so funny when it was so funny, because when I scored, he was like this. What? It was just great. I'm going to get the game, and I'm going to send you a message. Go, get on. I'm going to whoop your ass.
If you say so.
I can't help it. I can't help it. Someone who really enjoys football gets beat by someone who, rarely watches the game. That's when you know. That's when you know you're a real gamer.
Don't worry, James. Just go on YouTube. Just go on YouTube and you'll see Alex Trinder 5, May to December 0. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah, we'll record it. All right. Alex Trinder 0, May to December 10.
Oh, do that, yeah. And I'll review you both.
Review?
Oh, you'll be the referee, will you?
Yeah.
Oh, Malcolm, of course. Did you enjoy Bloodsucking Freaks that James sent you?
Oh, I did. It was a lot of fun. It was probably the best Blu-ray anyone's ever sent me.
What?
I enjoyed the one that James sent me.
Yeah, you got yours, didn't you?
Yeah, James, cheers for this, mate.
Oh, so you're saying Bloodsucking Freaks instead of me, did you? Oh.
Nick, what's that?
He thinks it's funny.
I said there was a big monster behind Alex.
Yeah, it's called Mumsy.
No, but that big cupboard above you. Let's open it up.
We never did get those Blu-rays, did we?
Are we ever going to?
What?
The Blu-rays you promised us.
Oh, that's ages ago.
Well, Alex brought it up, not me.
I'd admit it. Anyway, right. By the way, what time is the chat ending?
The chat is ending in 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You don't mind, yeah?
No, it's fine.
You're going to come back next week?
If you'd let me. If you'd take me.
Sure, I'll take you.
Okay.
But Sparky Gerbil's from behind and I'm in the front, all right?
Yeah, second thoughts, I might not be coming back.
I just realised me saying the front bit makes me sound really gay.
Alex, have you seen this one?
No, and it looks terrible.
I've seen it.
Is it bad?
The animated ones, they're not bad. I just wasn't keen on them. They were like more kiddish because they were like on the CBBC thing. I think they were on doing weren't they on doing another show, James?
Not an animated one, no. Not that I know of, anyway.
It might have been like Between or whatever. I don't know. It was all right, but it wasn't anything that I'd go on about. Ah.
So, any interesting films coming out?
What do you think of my Doctor Who experience video, Alex?
Earlier.
And you, Malcolm?
I thought it was the same as the other two, technically.
What Doctor Who, the third visit?
Yeah.
I've only seen the second one. It was basically the same thing. There's not much, like... It's the same... There's not that much there, is there?
Yeah, well, there's different stuff there than there was last time.
Have a look. I'm going to go on blue.com and look at releases. Let's have a look. We've got a couple of comments.
Who did you go with? Was it Nick?
Yeah.
Nick the
Just
Dick.
Nick. Nick the second.
I think it's the Disney Channel. Okay, James. The Star Wars thing will be on the Disney Channel. So you need to get Sky.
Isn't it?
You need to go and get Sky now.
Don't do that.
And Last Avenger said, wasn't Brock Lesnar any good? He won the UFC Heavyweight Championship. All right, let's put it this way, right? Brock Lesnar, when he went to UFC, he went against Heath Herring. Heath Herring was great in Pride, and he was a big guy, but he was never full potential of being the champion. Then he went against Mansley. Then he went against Mansley. Then he went against Randy Couture, who was at that time quite old. He was in his 40s, and he was at the time where he should have been retiring. Right? He didn't want to even do the fight. Randy Couture didn't want to do the fight, and they made him do it, and he lost to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar then went against, he went against Frank Mir as well. And he went against Frank Mir, I think his first fight, or was it his second one? It's one or the other, and he lost to Frank Mir. Frank Mir got him in an ankle hook. I think it was UFC 81. Yeah, it was UFC 81 because he did thing in UFC 78, I think it was. Then he went against Randy Couture at UFC 91. Then he went against Frank Mir again and decimated him. Then he went against, I think it was Shane Carwin. And then I think it was Cain Velasquez who beat him.
He lost that, didn't he? Yeah.
Then he went against Alistair Overeem, I think, and Alistair Overeem beat him again.
So he's lost 3 out of 8.
Yeah, basically.
That's not great.
So he wasn't a good champ at all. It was all right. You get people that come along and they're all right, but they're nothing special when they win the title. That's what I see as Brock Lesnar. Apparently he's returned to UFC, but I highly doubt it. If he does, he's going to have to have picked up his game.
Wait there, sorry.
Who's he got again?
Got a knock on his door.
Any more questions?
Mumsy was over there, was she? Yeah, it's the Disney Channel. So Rebels is on Disney Channel, James.
So you can't really watch it. Does Nick have Sky?
Yeah, he does. Nick has Sky.
What happened to Nick's big TV? He's got that
Only
little
when
one
I
now.
can go over there, I can't watch any other time.
Yeah, but if you go over there, at least you'll know if you like the series, if you watch it on his TV.
Yeah,
If there's a
James,
way I can get online afterwards, probably I'll be able to do that.
Okay. Well, Nick now has a small room where they watch films together.
Ah, no, we don't anymore. That's closed off. We got to go in the main big room now.
Oh.
Why is it closed off?
Because Kate, Nick's wife, has taken the TV, the little TV that we was using, is taken upstairs for her to watch.
Oh, we'll see how it is.
Oh, so it's when you're out there, is it just you and Nick in the front room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
My horror block comes today.
Woo!
So I'm going to come doing the chat because it's terrible.
Oh, Raoul.
I might do a video about it as well. I think I'll put a big thing on Tash's arcade block about how bad they are now. Because you quit yours, didn't you, Alex?
I'm glad.
Me too, because it's a waste of money. You know, in the past they had some good stuff in it. Now it's like all crap.
I'll tell you, I was gutted when Puppet Master came on Blu-ray because I ordered like a week before.
You know what? I was hoping they'd keep with the films and keep with the Funko Pops.
Is that Puppet Master Region 3 or not?
I think it's Region A.
I
I could be wrong.
was gonna say if it wasn't, I'd give it to James.
Let me have a look. I'll look it up, shall I?
Oh, how long are you having, Malcolm?
What?
How long are you doing the chat there for?
About another 15 odd minutes.
Okay.
Alright.
It's Region A and B.
Oh, okay.
It's not got 2.4 video out of 5.
Oh, well, there you go. You can say it, James there.
No, you wouldn't know bloody difference.
You know, I'm looking to see what the new release. Oh, that's what Bob bought Da Vinci's Demons season 2.
Mm.
I really love season 1, and I was like, oh, season 2's out.
I just asked my mum, and I can have another 15 minutes.
Okay, that's good. Because we've just made it an hour.
No.
We did. Me and
Yeah,
Alex
James.
talked about it.
James, I might be able to send you Puppet Master.
Oh, thank you.
What do I get in return though?
Hold on. No, James. No, Alex promised it to him and then never send it.
Oh yeah. I think I deserve something in return, to be honest. If I'm being truthful.
You think you deserve something in return more than me?
No, yeah.
What? What? I see what this is. Now I have to kill Alex and take his place.
Knocking on heaven's
Why don't you do a trade? Why don't you do a trade with him?
There's nothing that he's got that one.
There is.
What?
It's preview box.
Oh, my mumsy.
My mum's watching that.
Why don't you switch? You know what you should do? You should trade him his TV.
It's built in. The preview box is built into the TV.
James, have you got anything that you'd be willing to trade for Puppet Master?
What, Blu-ray or DVD?
Blu-rays or no? You can send me DVD, but
No, I haven't got anything.
okay.
James can trade you his Ghostbusters steel books.
No, they're mine.
No, they're not yours. They're mine. I've already got them anyway. But I will just, if you send me yours, I'll just do a video of me smashing them up. I got this recently. I don't know if it's any good or not.
You, a vampire DVD like Martin.
Oh yeah, Martin, that'd be good.
I'm not giving my Martin away.
You act like there's none left in the world.
You can get it for like £6 now, I think.
Oh, no. Wait there 1 second. I'll try and find. Wait there 1 second. I'll try and find the Puppet Master.
So, Malcolm, are you looking forward to my next overview video?
I am. I'm looking forward to seeing it and seeing the bright lights.
I'll do it in the morning.
I'm looking forward to going like this. Finally we have light. Finally there's light.
I'm back in frame. Do, 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 do.
Fucking hell. The quality of that's gone down.
What else?
Oh, the wrestling, the new Royal Rumble Blu-ray. I've been wanting to get it since it came out, but I was waiting for the review.
Yeah.
I get them all anyway. I mean, my wrestling collection's probably the size of bloody my whole house almost. I mean, I've got like 10,000 wrestling DVDs.
Cool.
Yeah. Alone, and then movies.
Do you have them all separate from each other?
Yeah, they're all in separate cases, aren't they?
I mean, do you have like different rooms for different movies and different wrestling?
I kind of do. I want to do another overview with my TV box sets, but then I'm just like, I like doing them, but I'm like, so many to just show. I'd rather just watch them. You know? Gloria, glorious.
I'm gonna be watching Dracula with Mum tomorrow.
What, again?
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen it with my Mum yet.
I can't find it. That's probably a good thing. You don't deserve it.
You're gonna. What's this?
I think it's downstairs.
So you're gonna watch it with Mum's there, are you?
Yeah. Do you want to see it again?
Yeah, I guess so. In the gold and white sleeve.
What's that?
Just a slipcover for Dracula.
You got it, Alex. Huh?
Oh my god, we're the only two people in the world to get one. Mine's still in the cellophane thing.
Mine's different. Mine's different. Mine's the American normal case.
The shit one.
Yeah.
Alex, guess what?
What?
I got it for $2.
I got two of them.
Oh god. I'm pretty sure I told you to buy that because you were still
did.
adamant of getting the DVD.
Originally, he was going to buy 2 copies of the Blu-ray for his competition.
Oh, that competition went well.
That was going to be for the DVD, not for the Blu-ray. Disrespect you.
Well, buy the Blu-ray then and give that away.
No.
And then it ended up that bloody Halloween night and Halloween lenticular, but never went anywhere.
I think I know this review. I think I know the review this answer anyway. Have you seen any of these 3 films? I don't know. I've seen 2.
I've seen all 3.
I haven't seen Das Boot.
You sure it's not a bad movie? I watched it doing when I had it on VHS.
Mm.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of them, James?
Alex, have you seen this?
Which one's that? The jail one?
Yeah.
I have, and I don't like it. I don't like Ernest, if I'm being honest.
Ernest is dated.
If I'm being earnest.
Ernest was long before your time, Alex, and now it's dated. So it's.
I like the Halloween
It's
one.
still good.
Back in the day. Wait, is that region 3 then?
Yeah. Real quick.
Alright, yeah, that's what explains for the good quality. Have you seen Serbian films getting a new Blu-ray release?
Is it? Is it getting a full uncut one?
Yeah.
Is this in America?
I saw it on Diabolic DVD. Well, let me try and find it.
Because I'll probably buy it if it's uncut, because I actually like the uncut version.
Yeah, uncut 3-disc.
I found it hard to watch, but I
get a CD
enjoyed it.
with it.
Oh, nice. I'll get that then. Is it regional?
I'm not sure.
I'll get that.
This is it though. Actually, I don't even know. It might even be out actually.
I don't like, in case people think, wow, he's sick. I don't like the ending. I like the rest of it. New edition Blu-ray. It says all region.
Oh, did you see that?
When's it come out? Now
I don't know. It says add to the car, so I think you might be able to get it.
Let me have a look.
All right, the Blu-ray is all region, but the DVD is PAL.
Let's have a quick look. Is it new arrival?
I just saw it on a link, I think. Well, I saw it on like the special products thing. Because I searched it and there was like a Blu-ray.com discussion.
Oh, okay. Oh, I hope it does this.
I think it might be Swedish.
It's possible. That is
I
where
found
it comes from, isn't it?
Yeah, Nordic countries, right? Oh yeah, because it's the first ever one with English subtitles. That's uncut, fully uncut. Right, I found it on Blu-ray.com. Right, it's by Najuta Films.
Wait, oh, there is. It's available now.
Yeah, the 19th of the 1st it came out.
And
Right,
it's
okay.
and it's
It was-
$29.99.
It was previously released on uncut, but it had no English subtitles, which it does now, which is good. 3-disc, Blu-ray, DVD, CD. Extras are the soundtrack, behind the scenes, the baby scene. Q&A with the director and producer. And at a festival. A reversible cover.
The CD, yeah, but the CD's nice.
Oh, apparently, though, the video format is MPEG 2. What? Or an MPEG 4? What the fuck? That's technically... James, I don't know why you're laughing. You have no idea what that means, do you?
Yeah, you said epic. I don't know what you mean.
It says MPEG 4, but it says 26 MB. Oh, alright, so it might not be as good quality.
What is the original release?
Yeah, because it's MPEG 2. It's not going to be like a 26
Well, let's
MB.
be honest, any real fan's probably going to have both cuts anyway.
Yeah. It'll still be alright. It'll be like good, but it just won't be as good. I don't know. Maybe that's all they could get.
I wonder if I wonder if the Q&A subtitles. Oh yeah,
Maybe that's wrong. Like maybe that MPEG 2 thing might be wrong though.
I might buy that. I might pick it up. I would like to see what the cover looks like properly. You know, like completely.
You mean buy it at the shop?
Well, you can't buy in a shop if it's the Swedish version.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine moved on. Like, oh, I want to get the uncut version of Serbian film. You know that one where
Yay.
Yeah, I think someone would want a divorce.
I think someone compared a Serbian film once to there was a guy on YouTube compared it to American Beauty.
American Beauty.
He said, yeah, but there's all rape and stuff like that, but in American Beauty she's underage. Okay.
I'm going to compare it to Human
Life.
Centipede.
Human Centipede, or...
I did a
Number
double
two.
bill with that. Before I moved here, I did a double bill of both of them in the same day.
They've got that still. They've got a steelbook at HMV. It's been in there for over 4 years, I think.
Is it number 1 and 2?
No, 2 or 3 years. Yeah, it's actually a lot about steelbook.
I
Up until number 3, that's they were supposed to make.
Oh, it's coming
ages
out.
ago.
It's coming out. I think it's coming out in 6 months.
All right, yeah, because they started making that like 2 years ago.
Talking about things coming out, Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out in September.
Wonder what they'll do with that. I've never been the biggest fan of Metal Gear Solid.
What?
Oh, have you seen? I just typed in it. Limited edition Metal Gear Solid 5 PS4 announced for Asia.
I just saw it. I saw it.
That's nice.
That's what I brought it up for, to tell you about, because I saw that with the
Oh,
arm.
that controller is lovely as well. Damn.
Yeah, we're going to have to buy it.
Right, that's right. I'm going to have to go on livejasmine.com and find me an Asian wife so I can move over there. Just to get it.
You
That's
can
nice.
get, they're bringing it out. They're bringing it out in America.
What, the PS4?
Yeah.
Here is on where I found it. It said it's for Asia, but you could get it working in England anyway. It just cost a lot. What about Resident Evil Revelations Part 2?
I need to. I'm going to give that a go eventually.
To me, the thing is the graphics look quite poor, but it's a whole new sort of like development, isn't it?
Yeah, it's thing. I asked Tash if she was going to play it, and she said she ain't played the first one.
Well, you know what I say. Just get Evil Within instead.
The biggest pile of crap going.
I think you'll find it's a very.
Whenever someone mentions it with to me, I feel like getting a pen and stabbing them in the eye with it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there you go.
All right,
Because I hate that bloody game.
Do you have any more questions, Malcolm?
Let's have a look. No. Well, I guess we'll end the chat in a few minutes.
Okay.
Have you had fun, Alex?
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's been
You're
good.
going to come back next week?
I will.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to watch this, lad?
My mum's calling me as well now, Malcolm.
Is she calling you now as well?
Yeah.
Alright, well, a few minutes. No, I do not want to watch this. Is that your video?
Yeah. What's that for? I can hear some videos playing in the background.
What program do you use, Alex, to record your gameplay?
Elgato. It's like a thing. It's a media thing. Wait there. Right there. What's this? Crap. What's that?
Alright.
It costs like 60 quid. Well, I got it for no 80 actually. They've got like a 60 frame version now though. Look at these bitches.
Yeah, it's the 360.
Yeah. Look at him, stupid idiot.
Okay.
It looks like some Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Box head. There's 2 of them. That's all it. This is an exclusive on the James Johnson chat show.
James Johnson chat show?
I've stolen Malc's chat and given it to
It's
James.
Malc's.
Look it.
You realise I can't monetize this video because of this clip.
Well, you got to anyway.
I was gonna, I normally do.
You can't make money off YouTube now, can you? They jammed it all. Like, if you have a product placement, they take half the money, don't they now?
Do they really?
Yeah. Bastard. I don't even know if that's even legal. Like, I know it's on their platform, but it's not their product. Bastards.
That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm getting tired of this whole thing with...
I saw, apparently, well, from what I saw, this guy who, on YouTube, he said about, apparently per million views before that happened, you get £3,000. Or dollars, sorry. So, that's on average. He said you could get, like, you could maybe get 4,000 to 5,000, like, on a good day, with the adverts different. Like, he says in the winter, apparently, that's when you get the most money. But it could go down to, like, 2. On average, it's about $3,000.
Oh, I'd just like to earn $200.
I think some people get, like, 10 million views a week.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So even 10,000, even a million. Say you've got a million views a month. Say if you did loads of videos, you could get that if you had a reasonable fan base. So you'd be getting like $30,000 a year.
Well, let's look at people like PewDiePie who get 30 million views.
I don't want to think of that. And he'll get a lot more because he does other stuff, doesn't he? Jesus Christ.
And he's got his own merchandise and all to sell. I'd love to just make like, you know, your barely living stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd like.
Right, there's people like PewDiePie making that, and then James doesn't even know how to monetize a video.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
James, have you ever monetized a video?
I can't do it because I can't put any bank details online on the channel.
I've made 14 cents.
Have you? Do you know how much I've made in my whole time I've been doing it?
$25.
46.
Oh, that's
And
good.
you need to get to a threshold of 100 before you can have it.
What? All right, yeah. Yeah, because for mine, I haven't actually put my card details on it yet.
Yeah, well, you need to in order for it to kind of transfer over.
All right, well, they're not going to give it to me, aren't they? Until I get.
YouTube's a very hard place to earn money. You know?
I think we're going to have to go now because otherwise I'll be called again.
Well, you'll have to wait a couple of minutes because I'm going to end it in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Alright? I always end it at the same time, you know that.
Yeah. Hey, last time it was 11.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
I always end it at the same time.
Yeah.
Alex is frozen anyway, so I can't just leave now.
No.
So, wait for him to get back and then we'll do it. There he is. Hello. Hello? Fucking crackly. It's like Rice Krispies. You know, I feel like some milk just got poured in a bowl. Rice Krispies. Are you talking, Alex? Because I can't hear you. Cannot hear you if you're talking. Can hear myself.
Hello?
Okay, that's got even more weirder.
Come on.
This looks so weird on the video.
What does?
This does. I'm looking at the video and it looks really weird because there's this big white screen. It just left, but it was just really weird to look at. Hello? Can't hear you again. You're talking, cannot hear you.
Hello?
We can't hear you, Alex.
Is it working?
It's working now.
What a kerfuffle.
What are you on now? You look so much brighter.
I'm on my I was on my phone just then, that wasn't working. Because my iPad died. Now I'm back on my computer. Is my webcam working alright?
It looks fine.
Alright, that's strange. I'm guessing it's something that's controlling my webcam. It's like a piece of software probably.
It looks a little. It's probably software on your computer that's affecting it.
Okay. Well, that's good to know then. So I can just do it on here next time.
Okay. Well, we've got to go now.
Okay.
So do you want to say bye?
Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your questions. Last Avenger, Cass. Is that it? Oh, Adam. I think he's gone now.
Geek of Legion, you're the one who
Geek
did.
Legion of Doom, thanks for your one question. Was that it?
No.
Sorry if I forgot anyone. I think that's it.
Yeah, that is it.
Oh, thanks for viewing.
Thanks, Geek. What was it?
I didn't finish.
In the Doom.
Yeah, you just said that.
Adam, thanks for watching. Last Avenger as always. And Cass. And whoever else will be watching this chat in the future. Hello to future people.
Thank you, Malcolm, for having me.
Sorry, Alex, thanks for joining us as well.
Thanks, James.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and thanks to Alex for joining us. And we look forward to you coming back next week.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna head off. I'm off, everybody, for watching, and join us all again next week. And if anybody wants questions to be answered, and you're not going to be here, just put them down below and we'll answer them next week for you.
We'll be checking daily, minute, hourly.
Minutes, seconds. Alright, guys, take care. Have a lovely day, and see you all soon.
Bye-bye.